Testing 1, 2, 3, guys. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Vencabot. Uncharted 4. What is the game called again? Thief's End Action. My name is David. Let's get it in here, guys. I haven't streamed in what? Since last Wednesday, right? Let's go, Brian. You got it. That's the best emoji, dude. Fucking rivalry gang. Let's see if I can get mine. I hope me and Brian can harmonize. Here we go. I saw it just now. Best emoji. Best emoji. I think RJ Apple has it now too. Let's go load game. Sure. That'll do. What? Wait. Don't we usually just continue or something? There we go. I'm sorry. I confused myself. So we're at a part of this game where I think Sam broke off from the group, and now Nate's chasing him, and of course we had to have a dramatic separation from our party, so we don't have Elena or Sully. So Vamp showing off all of his emojis you got here, all the Christmas ones, huh? Oh, look, there's another one with the crown. Katie has dancing elves? That's too strong. What's up, Apple? Do apples. I wouldn't put no disrespect in your name, right? I know you prefer to keep your name out my mouth. I was just saying that you also have that rivalry emoji, since Brian got it too. So the three of us can be rivalry gang. I think today is one of the last 2 days to get it. On the 16th, they're starting a different batch of limited time emotes. I don't know. Got mine. I think actually it was Apple that gave it to me. He said it'd be in a lobby, or in a chat room, Katie, when somebody subscribes. Or subscribe yourself, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, 21's where I'm at. Okay, 21. Oh, this frame rate's killing me already. I mean, it looks great. I mean, the motion blur's all right. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. 2020. I was like, hey, Remy. Hey. Hi, Batch. Hi, Slot. All right, let's see here. So, I'm looking for goodies as always. Hey, Slot. Hi, Batch. Okay, let's see. There's nothing really to climb here. As usual, I mean, it looks great. Great graphic design. Good usage of color and shape. I like it. This game, typically, every environment looks awesome. But, I mean, is there much going on gameplay-wise? No. There's really, when I say that, you know what I mean? Is that there's no peril. There's no peril. That's really what I want. There's really, like, there's no urgency. There's no nothing. There's just wandering, meandering. Yeah, you get them for donating 300 or more bits, subbing, or gifting a sub. You also have a chance to get them when other people sub, yeah. Just quit this game and start Cyberpunk. Guys, dude, Cyberpunk.
Okay.
I'm going to have to be that guy. Thankfully, KD took some of the weight off me by already being that guy. But since KD's stream, I've looked at some more footage of the game. That game looks fucking ass, dude. It actually looks ass. Now, of course, it's easy for me to say that. Remy's in love with it. It's easy for me to say it because I'm Mr. Contrary. I gotta always hate the big popular game, of course, because I'm so fucking hipster like that. So take that with a grain of salt, guys. Take it with a grain of salt. But from what I've seen, I don't understand the appeal. To me, it looks like... Oh! To me, it looks like Bobo Skyrim. It looks like a game that, should have came out early last gen, not this gen. Not in terms of graphics, but in terms of gameplay. Apple's got positive reviews. Probably wants to watch me play just a rant about it, huh? Maybe I'd fall in love with it, dude. But from what I've seen of it, I'm not sure if I could go as hard on it as my friend KD did. He's definitely on a rampage, trying to shut down CD Projekt Red for releasing this shitty game. But to me, it just looks so, again, kind of old-fashioned, kind of outdated with the gameplay. Again, it looks a lot like a Elder Scrolls game, kind of. It's weak-ass GTA, huh? Have you seen Keanu? I've not seen Keanu Remy, but that changed my opinion on the game. Maybe it would. And Apple says that Remy likes Cyberpunk Keanu. Il Murray's actually leading the charge, huh? But I'm in that hate army for sure. Yeah, I've watched... Here's what I've... Alright, guys. I've seen a lot of negative reviews for that game. And again, it's the big game. I remember when Metal Gear Solid 1 came out, guys. I always tell the story, right? But when MGS 1 came out in PS1 era, that game got 5 stars out of 5 everywhere at the time. And I was like, dude... It's a stupid shooting game. How good could it possibly be? Right? It looks like some fucking military bullshit. I'm not trying to worry about this MGS. It's probably way overrated. And I would sit there and hate on it at the lunch table with the homies in middle school and high school. Finally played it, and I was like, wow, this game is actually amazing. I was an idiot. But, so this is a game, Cyberpunk is getting a lot of really mixed reviews from users. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is that I've seen a lot of positive reviews from publications, but almost none from users. A few. I've seen a few from users that have been really positive, but typically they're very critical. At best, they are like saying it's a very mediocre game, and at worst, they're saying it's like, hot garbage. But I've hardly ever seen anybody really sing its praises the way that, so insofar as it could possibly ever live up to the hype. From what I've seen of it myself, it seems to be like something that I wouldn't enjoy, or otherwise would probably shit all over. Another one says here, it's a slow-paced RPG system that people are thinking that it's like GTA, which it's not.
Damn it. I'm sure he's a ways off by now.
Yeah, I think that me and Katie talked about that on his stream, right? About how it seems like perhaps a part of the game's problem is the misconception surrounding it on account of it having been developed by the Witcher developers and yet being marketed to a much broader demographic than the RPG fan base. If you have to wait a year for patches, that's what I've heard, guys. You have to really wait for the patches. Apparently, it's barely playable right now. Hot garbage. It's boring, and they somehow made the lore boring, too. They did a lot of things, and none of them are fun. Because the Cyberpunk is cyber booty cheeks. All the good reviews came from next-gen consoles, says Apple's. Yeah, I've heard that the last-gen consoles are pretty much like unplayable. They released a press release about how they're apologizing publicly for the state of the last-gen console version, and how they're offering refunds where normally you wouldn't be able to get refunds on a platform like PS4 digitally. And yet, that just makes it even more frustrating for me. I watched. You guys should watch the YouTube video that came out this morning from Modern Vintage Gamer, MVG on YouTube, and his feelings kind of mirror mine, which is that as a consumer, that's just terrible. That's just terrifying. I mean, I've argued in the past about how the game industry especially has this problem with hype and marketing and fanboy white knighting and all this nonsense that empowers these big corporations to treat our dollar like it's guaranteed. But to have CD Projekt Red come out and put out a press release saying that we apologize for the game. Here's a refund if you want one. Like, dude, you already took their money. You intentionally deceived them. Right? This is why they didn't release the PS4 versions, base PS4 versions to reviewers for review.
You're laughing about the whole thing.
You're gonna come out afterward and apologize? That's fucking gross. What a fucking insult. You can't just literally, fuck me in the ass and then be like, oh, I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Wow, what a practice. I mean, again, that just blows my mind to think that they really thought they'd get away with that as a show of good faith. And it's being, of course, pushed in the media as a show of good faith. Right? Oh, yeah, well, yeah, they know they fucked up, right? They know they fucked up, right? So, yeah, they're apologizing. Fuck your apology, man. Are you serious? Look this up, Vince. Welcome aboard. I love that, the 4X goose emoji apples. Everybody's playing the alpha, and this game will actually be good in a year. Sony's reportedly giving some players refunds because of the game, and they filed a complaint to CDPR. Is that true? Yeah, anyway, okay, I'm not sure if you heard this, Katie, but they released a press release, CD Projekt Red, that they're offering, basically anybody that wants a refund gets a refund on the last gen versions. That's the way they're apologizing. I mean, giving someone's money back for a defective product should... Oh, I'm getting salty. That's not an apology. That's not an apology. That's the bare minimum. Like, if you release a defective product, hell yeah, you should refund their money. Right? That doesn't earn you any fucking points with me because you refunded your customers for your shitty-ass broken product. Like, what else are you doing for them? Ugh. Day Zero patch, same size as the game, is just standard AAA video games not to be fair. That's true, Vince. That's true. For the same reason. What's up, Yig says, could be Anthem, could be No Man's Sky. That's true. I'll wait until I have a PS5 and a proper update for the new gen consoles, to talk to Van. He says, go get him, Venga. Dude, the more I think about it, the more angry I get. That they released a press release. I mean, that's an embarrassment. Like, if I were them, I wouldn't have even released it at this point. You'd be better not to release a press release at this point. Saying, we apologize for not releasing footage of the base console versions, for not letting reviewers review the console versions, right? We know it was a bad look. We're sorry. If you guys want a refund, you can get a refund. What? Doesn't need to earn points. I'm glad they're offering refunds. But that's what I'm talking about, Yig. What a fucking industry when our fellow consumers, our fellow gamers have been conditioned to not expect refunds for broken games digitally. Right? What an industry. What other industry out there, have the fucking consumers been so beat into submission that they're like, oh, hey, I can get a refund for this broken game? That's sick. Awesome. What a relief. This is what I'm supposed to go over here, looks like. In the current situation, would you rather get a refund or not, says Yig? I would rather get a refund, Yig, but I'd rather have not pre-ordered it in the first place. But, Yig... That got me thinking. I was watching, MVG's video on YouTube about this, Modern Vintage Gamer. Really great channel, guys. Modern Vintage Gamer. And here's the thing, Vince. Here's the thing. I'm getting salty at the industry, salty at CD Projekt Red, salty at Sony, salty at all these guys that are, in the industry. But if you guys watch my channel, you guys know I'm already salty. My heart is the most salty at all those that in the year 2020, after being burned so many times in this culture, that are still pre-ordering video games. This problem could have been solved if people weren't pre-ordering it. 'Cause here's the thing that Vince, here's what MVG said in his video. He said that it's a really bad look for CD Projekt Red because they had to release the PS4 version to meet their bottom line, to please their investors, because almost certainly more than half of the pre-orders, which are massive pre-orders for this game, right, were all for the base consoles, PS4, Xbox One, right? That's the most widely spread, console out there. Those are the ones that people have. This game got insane pre-orders, so yeah, they had to, to satisfy their investors, they had to sell this broken console version. Right? And they couldn't show players how bad it was because they had to get those sweet pre-orders. But that's just indicative of a problem with consumers. You know what I mean? Like, again, the fact that as consumers we've been conditioned in the game industry as gamers to pre-order our games before we even know if they're bad. Like, this problem could have been solved, Vince, if people just waited until the game launched to buy it. They would have said, oh shit, the PS4 version sucks ass. All right, fine, I'll wait a little while. Like Tactivamp said, I'll just wait a little while. PS4 version is ass. But no, they fucking pre-ordered it, and now they're salty because the game is ass. And then again, sure, they're right. They should be salty. They were intentionally deceived. But guys, let's fucking not pre-order games anymore. Let's not pre-order games anymore. Pre-ordering is a really, really anti-consumer practice to which there is no benefit for consumers at all. And yet we've been collectively brainwashed into believing that there's something hype about it or something cool about it or something like desirable about it. It's just ridiculous.
Here we go. Back on the trail.
It's insane.
Footprints end here. Come on, which way did he go?
Its only function is to, to disenfranchise consumers and to constantly take more power away from us. I never pre-ordered this real Yig, except when Best Buy gave you $10 off for it, huh? Katie out here with the saying our game. Oh, CD Projekt, that's your game? Or is it our game? I know some shit was going down because that 40-minute preview they released like 2 years ago looked incredible, says Vince, huh? But then somehow they needed like 2 years of delays. Seemed mad sus. I don't know if Vince is salty. I replaced the word suspicious with mad sus. Only because I have a lisp, Vince. Yeah, but you might get a cool weapon skin, something says Brian. Oh my god. You might get, the early edition of Batman Arkham Asylum on PS3 had exclusive Joker playable character DLC, which has never been released outside of that. It's kind of weird, right? Yeah, prevalent game-breaking bugs. I think it could have been solved by not announcing the game so early, says Yig. Yeah, but again, they needed that pre-order money to get the game. I guess it's a problem with AAA development. Right? They needed that money so that they could, develop the game. They needed to sell the game so they could afford to develop the game. So they had to announce it early. They had to announce it and they have to hype it up early. They have to sell it before it's ready. It's the whole problem with AAA games right now, right? You have to sell these games when they're still in their alpha state, then patch them over time, and early adopters get fucked, and they just keep on coming back for more. That's a year's worth of patching before the game actually becomes good, says another one. Yeah, again, it's still, it's being developed. That's a part of this, my friend J-Bomb's kind of ranted about this before. About how these days, when you buy games, they're still in development. I've played devil's advocate in that respect. Arguing that, as long as consumers want that, it's going to be a thing that's going to keep happening. I think that, there's advantages to that. Of course, when we were kids, games would come out, they'd be completed, but they'd still be oftentimes buggy and have to get a re-release later that fix some bugs or whatever. Sometimes game breaking. Back in the day, you could never patch a SNES game, for instance, right? If it was bugged, you were fucked. Nowadays, games can be made better over time, which is awesome, except that, these publishers rely on that as a way to sell games early to people that are just totally, they're non-critical consumers, man. They're not asking themselves, do I really want to buy this game? I don't know. Like, does it really matter, guys, if you play Cyberpunk on day 1 or week 1 or month 1? Just fucking wait for the reviews to come out. Make sure it's not fucking poo-poo garbage, and then buy it if you need to. Or, even better, like ToxicFam said, just wait. Just wait until it's, patched, because it's gonna need a lot of patches. Thank you, VSAC. Pruning is dumb. Apple says, I think everybody would be angry if it wasn't for the dick options. Are there dick options? I only played it for Penis 2. Generations of evolution to finally give us the upgrade on dicks. Albeit digitally, but the future is now. It's like PS2, but it's Penis 2. I and COVID messed up the timeline a bunch. You did, Vic? I and COVID? I guess I probably got a typo there. Probably means COVID messed up the timeline a bunch. So they could have used another year or 6 months, huh? Yeah. Recommend watch Space Trucker, says Vince, if you enjoy a B movie and also cyborg dick upgrades. Wouldn't it be fair to assume that they had probably had a lot of setbacks of COVID? People not able to work or meet up and discuss. Maybe that added to them not perfecting the game the way they'd like. Maybe you're right, Remy. But it's still, there's still no excuse to release a game in an unfinished state, or, in a straight up broken state. I mean, let's be real, guys. Yeah, maybe I'm the one that's fucking been brainwashed by the industry. But if a game is unfinished at launch, it's whatever. I would like for it to be complete. But in this case, this is a very extreme example of a game that's pretty broken. That clearly needed more time in the oven.
More footprints.
And needed further delays. But they really couldn't afford to delay it.
That's good.
They couldn't afford to delay it because, again, it's a AAA game. That's the way that industry works. They gotta sell these games before they even finish them. Because they're so fucking expensive to produce. He said overlapping voice clips right there. Because COVID ain't real. Is that true, Katie? Because if that's true, that's a big relief for your boy Vencabot. Big if true. Big if true. This is a Nate jump. Nathan Drake!
Jesus Christ.
Shut up, Nate. He's been doing that since Uncharted 1. Oh, fuck. Wow. Can't believe I made it. Holy fuck. Guys, I'm pumped about Lost Legacy. Although, I'm not sure when we're going to get around to playing it. Another one says here, it's not Game of the Year worthy, but it wouldn't have won if it was released in November, huh? Cyberpunk. And it wouldn't have won if it released in November. Are you telling me it's getting awards? I heard Biden conspired with Russia to release COVID in order to steal the election from Trump on Facebook, so yeah. Katie, I'm sick of telling you this, dude, but don't believe everything you read on Facebook. Just most of what you read on Facebook. Only from reputable sources like your aunt and uncle. People that are older than you. Our elders. They've been around a long time. They know how to, sift through the bullshit. Don't trust all these memes. Make sure you're only looking for, accounts from people that are politically active. Make sure they've been retweeting up a lot of stuff about politics. So I know they're informed. They're clearly reading a whole lot about it.
Oh, what's this?
I don't know. What is this, guys? What do you guys think? I don't know what that is. Campfire? I mean, Sam just passed by here. Like 2 minutes ago. Cyberpunk couldn't compete in the Game Awards because it released late. Says oh, okay. Yeah, fuck the Game Awards anyway.
Oh, it's Burns' grandson.
Oh wow, Burns' grandson. Guys! Who the hell is Burns? Am I the only one that doesn't care about the game's plot? How about, was it Toxic Vamp who said he beat the game today? Were you paying attention to all this stuff, Toxic Vamp? I mean, you're playing it on your own. You're not probably trying to host the whole time like I am. I'm notorious for kind of not paying attention to the storyline in games these days, the way I used to as a kid, but I kind of feel like this whole thing with the founders and stuff is kind of out of place in a game like this. Although I successfully extracted Hayes' bullet from my thigh, the wound festers and the fever has not abated. I long to see what lies inside the mountain, but the pain is too great to bear and I must rest, regain my strength. With a moment's respite, doubt creeps into my mind. Was I wrong to punish the men for breaking their contract with me? I've dedicated my life to finding this place, finding Avery's treasure, and their actions nearly robbed me of my destiny. No, my actions were just. Tonight I rest, the fever will break, and tomorrow I finish my grandfather's journey. Then upon returning home I shall write of my exploits here, a book by Jonathan Burns to sit in the libraries alongside history's greatest adventurers. At worst I shall lose this leg, but in the end I will have lived a life worth living, and Claire will be proud of me at long last. Claire, forgive me. Last of Us 2 winning Game of the Year is also a load of industry bullshit, huh? Hades got robbed is key. That's what I've heard. A lot of people are saying Hades should have won. But that can never happen, Katie, and we all know why that can never happen.
Close, but no cigar, pal. Almost at the finish line.
Because an indie game
Got the best of you.
will never win Game of the Year. Because there is so much fucking money tied up in the stupid Game Awards that it's going to always have to be some kind of AAA game that wins. I mean, can you imagine if an indie had won Game of the Year? What a blow that would be, symbolically, to the fucking, you know, the video game machine. They would never be able to admit that. Because it's K-Comrade. Shout out to fucking BPTV or whatever it's called. So, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't get it. This is some 200-year-old fucking campfire or something like that. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Yeah, guys, seriously. The Game Awards are not there to celebrate indie games. That's not what their function is. Nor are they to celebrate good games. Let's be real here, guys. When people come to my chat and they show reverence to the Game Awards, I find that somewhat frustrating.
More footprints.
Because they have a very particular purpose, which is to sell games, AAA games especially. It's not really, truly an award ceremony for the gamers, by the gamers. It's for the industry, by the industry. It's an industry circle jerk. So to come in my chat and say, oh, look at this game, won Game of the Year. It's like, what? That means absolutely nothing.
In we go.
What's up, Skinner? Who the hell made Jeff Keighley the arbiter of good games anyway? That's what I'm saying, dude. Who is Jeff Keighley? A handsome-ass man? Sure. But you need more, you know, qualifications than that. KD supports communism, says Dix, because he thinks it'll support his useless streamer ass. Streamer ass. They will follow Mr. Skinner. Welcome aboard. It's just commercial, another one, yeah. Also, I only buy games that win the Game Awards, says Dix. I need that Game of the Year logo. From the official Game Awards. Official Game Awards winner. Okay. Like how when we walk past those bugs, we hit a wide stand kind of. All the bullshit started way back when they came out with the pay TV service, promising there would be no advertising as D-Scott, huh? Bend over and grab your ankles, guys. Yeah, D-Scott members. Shout out to fucking Comcast. It's Comcasting. You guys remember when MTV was just music videos? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, it just sucks, dude. Everything sucks, guys. The end. And if you have any kind of like optimism, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Alright? Let's not be positive here. That's how they get you. People are trying to be positive. You gotta fight the powers that be. You gotta get angry. You gotta get your fucking pots and pans, bang them together out in the street, and yell at the top of your lungs. That's what I do between streams. And look at me.
Oh, there you are.
Attacking me is one thing, says Katie, huh? But supporting the Game Awards, unforgivable. Yeah, but some of us are more equal than others, huh? Who's gonna put me in the gulag? We're all equal in our communism, says Dix. If you're going by extra chromosome count, then sure.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, more sliding. This is only ever cool like twice in the game, the sliding. Plus, just because this game kind of has this whole thing with being like a platformer at times. And it's by far the best it's ever been in any Uncharted game. I kind of like climbing this game, except that it's just, there's no peril most of the time. If there is peril, it's like this. A little scripted peril.
Okay.
They have more chromosomes though, huh? Big ol' X chromosomes. Them fat chromosomes, dude. Them thick chromosomes. Alright. Look at this man's fucking fingers, dude! Look at the fingies! You guys see that? Nathan Drach. That's why the ladies love him. All they gotta eat is hot chip. Yeah, all they can do is eat hot chip and lie chromosomes, huh? All they know how to do is charge their phone. Okay. That's a great meme. Guys, what are the best underrated memes? I saw one for the first time yesterday from, I think it was Brandon of the North Carolina Third Strike scene. He retweeted one of Spider-Man turning into Black Suit Spider-Man. You guys see that one? You guys are 3S players on Facebook. And to me, that's my, meme of the week. I need to see that get proliferated, guys. I need to see more of that. It's good that all the surfaces Drake has to hold are pre-coated in chalk for grip. Yeah, honestly, Dick, Vince, I'll take it. I'll take it over the fucking fact that half the time you can't even see what things you can and can't grab. Like, it'd be cool if that effect was actually persistent throughout the whole game and not just sometimes, like a sometimes thing. It's nice to be able to know what I can grab and what I can't grab, but it's not really clear most of the time. Splish. I'll take it. I don't think y'all understand chromosomes. Apples. Half the guys in the chat are fucking biologists. Anthropologists. Game Awards apologists. Something fun of Katie's dicks, huh? He's the most equal of us all. He really is. Guys, please go follow Katie's channel. He's playing through Hades, 100%. He's not quite like it's 100%. He's a madman. I respect it. I love that hundo. Can I jump over there? No, I can't. It's a goofy little mechanic. There's the makings of something really cool there, but it's kind of whack. Let's talk about this guy. Let's do a little bit of meditating here. Game design-wise. So, these little porous surfaces is a new mechanic they introduced about a few hours ago in the game. Where now, if I can't jump to a certain spot, like it's too high for me to reach, I can use my square button to jam this thing into the wall and use that to climb. So, what's cool is this. This is mad dope. I can actually use a dynamic spot as a totally functional platform. I can make my own platform. That's cool. But it's not really used effectively for like puzzles or anything. It'd be cool if it was. It'd be cool if there was like a situation where I was like, where do I go from here? Well, I have to go up to this thing. I have to place my spot very carefully. But you never do. It's always totally... I can put it literally anywhere. I can put it anywhere. I can always get to where I want to go. There's no like actual... It's not really like delicate where I place it. It'd be cool if I had to choose where I placed it. Then I could actually have to go this way or that way, or have to figure out in advance where it had to go. That'd be fun. But it's not really that way. It's almost like that's what they kind of like... That's kind of what it's leaning toward, hinting toward as a mechanic. But as it is, it's really more like a quick time thing. It's kind of more like, oh, instead of having to do like a normal jump, I have to just do like a square button jump. That's cool and everything. Yeah, it's better than nothing, I guess. It's definitely, I'd definitely rather have that than just have the same old jump over and over again. But I kind of feel like a wasted opportunity. What's up, J-Bomb? Yeah, I hate all those anthropologists. I really don't have much left to go on other than completing the 32 heat run, but Jesus fuck. Yeah, that's a lot of heat.
Oh god, this is so much harder than it looks.
Shut up, Drake. Just says burn all the furries. No, furries are cool, Dix. Come on. What are you talking about, Dix? Doesn't anthropomorphism apply to objects as well? I think it does, J-Bomb. Yeah, you guys remember the polymorph, that's what it was from Warcraft. I'm pro-chromosome, as in my father and his father before him, huh? As is my father. That's amazing. Millions of dollars, says Vince, 10 years of development, and 4 video games, and Uncharted finally lets you climb 5 pixels away from a predetermined path. Yes, exactly. That's kind of where we're at in Uncharted. Yeah, this is by far the most fun it's ever been to platform in this game, in this franchise, Vince. And I'm not saying that it's, you know, it's not Mario 64 or anything. What I'm saying is this, Vince. I mean, this is me cutting them some slack in this respect. Maybe more than I otherwise would normally. But this game actually shows a lot of potential. You know, if they were to get to Uncharted 6, it could actually be really good.
I can do it! Oh, shit!
That's the first time they've ever asked me to do that before. I've got a new idea for a podcast where I get together with ex-criminals to discuss the books they read in prison, huh? Pros and cons. That's great, J-Bomb. It's actually great. If that's a J-Bomb original, I'm very impressed.
Oh, crap!
I hit X too early. Well, it's going to spawn me right here. So there's actually no peril there.
I can do it! Oh, shit! Oh, crap! Whoa!
Oh my god, are you guys fucking scared yet? The scripted platform breaking? It's very tense. It's very tense.
I made it. I don't know how I made it.
Yeah, this game's platforming is the first in the series. You know, by episode 4, it took them 4 games where the platform actually feels like a thing. Again, it's not, you know, it's not rocket science, but it is a thing. Or before it was not. Before it was totally a non-thing. And this game is just kind of a non-thing. He could have actually fallen that time. You know, you don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. If he had, would I have been salty, Vince? What if he had fallen to his death? I would have been like, I would have been so confused. So I can do some rappelling here. What's up, Eddie? The funny thing is about the climbing. Who played Uncharted 3 and said more climbing, please? I hated all the action and really just wanted to play some shitty Sly Cooper type games. That's my stance, J-Bomb. I can see that where they came from creatively, J-Bomb. Looking forward to me and there for the bits. I have some sympathy, not a whole lot. But here's my thinking, guys, about why this game has jumping when it really should have 0 jumping. It's because, from the beginning, they wanted it to be an adventure game. So me and J-Bomb talked about this, and Katie talked about this in the last game. How I argued it was a shooting game. And guys were like, it's not a shooting game, man. Just because you like the shooting the most doesn't make it a shooting game. But I argued that, you know, because the platforming in all this franchise is so it's like not even there, it's not even really a thing, that it is a shooting game just with whack jumping parts in between, and that to make it the best it could possibly be as a game, they should just remove the dumb jumping parts and let it be what it is, a shooting game. But the reason why, I think the reason why they improved the platforming instead of removing it is that, you know, in their defense, guys, they had creative ambition, right? They had an idea from the first game, which was, let's make a platformer with shooting. Let's make it an adventure game, like J-Bomb said. Make it an adventure game. And I think that, at least speaking for myself, I'm sure that there were other gamers as well that said, oh no, baby, what is you doing? Why do you want to put whack jumping in here? But they kept trying it, and they kept failing at it, right? So again, I really wished from the beginning that they had just removed the jumping instead of trying to, you know, improve it in this case. But in their defense, they did finally improve it. They did finally improve it. And in that respect, maybe they've become closer to reaching their creative ambition, right? They had this ambition of it being a jumping game, and maybe they've gotten closer to that. I guess more power to them, I guess. But for me personally, I would have liked it to be more of what I enjoyed about the other games, which is, you know, where you do the jumping. I love jumping in this game. I love jumping, as long as I'm also shooting. That's my thing since the beginning, right? I love this game. I think it's a really cool... I think this game is kind of, you know... I was really critical of the first game because that was before they hit their stride, really. And I stand by that. The first game is, you know, literally just garbage. But from 2 onward, although they are, you know, maybe a little bit, you know, they play kind of safe sometimes, what you can't say is that they didn't try something a little bit new. I really feel like the way that the shooting works in Uncharted is really fucking cool. And each game has gotten cooler in that respect. They've really kind of pushed the envelope with this vision they had of like a jumping. It almost feels kind of like an arena shooter, like a Quake or whatever. But you know, third person with more like parkour. It's dope. It's cool. I give them props for that.
All right.
Yay. Drake does shoot thousands of guys, that's true. He's definitely shot at least 1,000 guys at least, yeah, literally, almost certainly. Thank you for the follow, I'm sorry, somebody followed and I missed it. Thank you for the follow, Thrawn, 6,900. Thank you. Also, welcome aboard, we had somebody in the chat came by, a new face. That was As Gamer. What's up, dude? Welcome aboard. I think they didn't want Drake to be killing thousands of guys. They wanted him to be more of a pacifist, huh? Maybe in some of those cutscenes. I thought these were games that were like interactive movies. Chumpy, maybe in a sense they are. One thing I've said in the past, guys, is that I really feel like from Uncharted 1, there's this ambition of being kind of like a cinematic gameplay experience. And I've always been sort of critical of that idea. And that hasn't really changed. Except that I am kind of impressed that since Uncharted 3 especially, it kind of surprised me with how they interpreted a cinematic gameplay experience in a way that I did not expect, and which I have marginally more respect for. Which is to say that when I hear a cinematic gameplay experience, I always think of it being like, you know, lots of cutscenes. And if it's not cutscenes, then it's set pieces, right? Where it's just, you know, like a mini game that plays out. You have to like do a little quick time event. Yeah, very cinematic, right? But what I kind of found, to my surprise, was that Uncharted 3 had this way of taking the core gameplay and making it spectacular visually. And not just visually, but also like thematically. They had a way of taking this game's jumping and shooting mechanics and interpreting it in a way that made it seem like a blockbuster film. And at those points in Uncharted 3, I really stopped and thought to myself, wow, they actually did it. They made a game that is cinematic. The game is cinematic, right? The fact that I'm doing this insane stunt, and not only am I doing it, but it's not a mini game. It actually does play into the game's core mechanics in a way that's thoughtful and fun and interesting. And so, you know, kudos to them for that. So since then, I've kind of been a little bit more soft-hearted toward this notion of, you know, being a cinematic game. If you want to take that
All right.
genre qualifier and choose to interpret it as, you know, a way that a game's core gameplay can satisfy a sort of, you know, movie-esque pace. Right? Not just that, you know, there's a lot of cutscenes in it, or that, you know, the game kind of plays itself, but that the actual game's gameplay has the nature of a film. Oh no, guys! Fuck!
That was too close.
Oh, my, it's too close, guys. Oh, shit. Guys. Deep breath, guys. Almost fell into that hole. Drake is Doom guy. That's the plot twist. One more caveats. Long time no see, dude. Thank you for the bits. Wouldn't be surprised, says Vince, if you shoot more guys in the first Uncharted game than you do in Doom Eternal, huh? I don't know. I really feel like Uncharted 1 had not a lot of shooting going on. It had not a lot of nothing in that game. Like, even, like, you know, the shooting, there was only, I feel like, only a handful of guys, it feels like. I'm saying, dude, I almost shat my pants, almost fell into that hole. Whoa, man, Drake, that one could have fell, bro. Dude, if it had fallen, Vince, we could all at least we could rest assured that there'd be another one right below it. You grab onto it and go, whoa, with one hand, oh! Right, that's what he always does. I really think so, Chumpy. Just after I played the first Assassin's Creed when it came out, I just hated any game that had a hold up to climb as a main point of the game. Yes, Chumpy. And again, I totally agree with that, Chumpy. And that's why I have to say, as someone's been playing this franchise critically, I've been playing it ever since Uncharted 1, I played it critically. Right? I have to give them kudos. Because although it's kind of hard for me to convey verbally, I've attempted it in the past, but this game, the hold up to climb, is much better than any game I've ever played it in, because they have this mechanic where, again, it is itself a mechanic, right? It's not just hold up to climb, but rather this game introduces a new thing for the franchise, which is when Drake is on a ledge, he's holding a platform, right? And you hold the left stick, you can make him reach out in any direction, anyone, kind of like a Little Big Planet, where you have total control of his hand with the analog stick. And there is gameplay in finding the next handhold, right? There's a certain amount of tactile satisfaction that comes from seeing a handhold and having to nudge the stick exactly in that spot. Instead of just holding a direction kind of broadly, like in previous games, you just kind of climb automatically. This game has this thing where you'll have handholds and you have to kind of find them, and it has a very cool feel to it that I think that's what the game should have had since day one, right? If they had this ambition from day one of, like a simple climbing mechanic, then this is what games should strive for, I feel like, whether it be Assassin's Creed or Uncharted or whatever, right? Like, if you want to have a very simple climbing with just the left stick, this game is how you do it correctly. You have just left stick climbing, but it kind of feels like you're actually climbing a little bit. So Vince, this game stole from Tomb Raider 3, huh? Tomb Raider 1, excuse me, the new Tomb Raider, the reboot. Well, Vince, we're going to play the game very soon. Right, I think we actually hit our goal, didn't we, for Tomb Raider? Which means that after this franchise is over, we're probably going to play some Tomb Raider and compare them back to back. The main villain of Uncharted 3 was that old lady, and she did die, but Drake has still tried to save her, huh? He's definitely, he always tries to save the villains, in the cutscenes anyway. Because what a simp. Dude, she's kind of a gilf, dude. Fucking finally, some good fucking food. So Eddie said he enjoyed Tomb Raider, huh? Prince of Persia: Sands of Time had great 3D platforming, huh? Yeah, it's a pretty cool, like, wall jumping and wall running. And that was kind of like its big, claim to fame. Yig, I've been giving Uncharted nothing but compliments, dude, since Uncharted 3 especially. There are things of it that I'm very critical of in this franchise. In this game especially, I've got a lot of problems with it. But in this game, I kind of feel like the franchise took a turning point, right? 3 took a turning point for me. 1, I hated profoundly. 2, I gave it some props for, trying to be a little more ambitious, but still didn't really enjoy it that much. But by 3, I really enjoyed the game immensely, unironically. Like, to me, that was a game I could almost recommend to anybody. It was just a really fun, shooting game. And this game I'm being really critical of because the turning point here, this is the parabola, right? This is now we're going on the downside of the parabola. Because this game, my problems with it are that I want it to be better. I really wanted it to be better. I feel disappointed because I like 3 so much. I wanted this game to be better than 3, and although it is in many ways, I'm disappointed in it overall. So, although, there's a period in the franchise where I had 0 expectations of it. I had absolutely 0 hopes it would ever actually be decent. And so then when 3 was actually really good, I was actually surprised and pleased.
I guess this is my
and now I'm at the point where I actually have expectations now, and this game didn't live up to them. So, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess. That was weird. This is kind of cool. Please. Oh, I didn't think I got far enough. This game has really cool swimming. It'd be cool if I actually used it more. Like a bell curve J-bomb. What I mean by that J-bomb is that, Uncharted 1 I just hated. And then ever since 1, my opinion of this franchise went up. Like 2 was better than 1, 3 was better than 2, right? So each time I was like, okay. Every game, like, I kind of hated 2, but every game I played from 1, I liked more. And now I'm playing 4, and after 3, I was like, this franchise is kind of good. Maybe 4 is going to be godlike. And then 4 is, kind of like the downward curve now. It's kind of sad. Yeah, Vince, I thought it was dead, dude. I really thought, you guys see the camera angle change, Vince? I think they wanted to kill me. I thought I was going to get the game over while swinging. I was ready to be salty. I asked you guys to clip it, but it didn't happen, so no clips, guys. False alarm. I really thought, Vince, I was going to grapple hook it, then I was going to, like, swing, and it was going to be, like, a game over screen for, like, hitting it too late. Yeah, if you played 1 and 2, I recommend playing 3 if you like Uncharted. 4 is return to the norm, says Katie. It might be fair to say that Naughty Dog don't really innovate gameplay-wise, though. Yeah, again, I'm not experienced enough with shooting games to really say with certainty this game is innovative. But what I will say is, it seems to me that Uncharted 2 had some really cool ideas I've never seen in any game before, and that 3 really realized those ideas. Vince, Yig, the main reason that this game is worse than 3 for me, even though it has better gameplay, overall is because of this game has a lot of downtime. So much downtime that it actually detracts from the experience of the game for me in a way that is, you know, more influential than you would think, than you would hope. Because I think the part of it is that if you've watched my long plays of Uncharted, you know, since Uncharted 1, this entire franchise's problem, outside of 1, which is a booty-ass game, but 2 and 3 especially, their big problem was the fact that they couldn't maintain their excitement. They had a lot of high points, and 3 was, you know, had so many more high points than 2, but they also had these points that were just really boring, that lasted for way too long. And that's kind of my problem with all the games in this franchise. I hoped in my heart that this game was going to do what 2 did, which was make, you know, over 1 it was much more exciting. Then you had 3, which was way more exciting than 2. So I really hope that by Uncharted 4, my number one hope was that all they have to do is just make it finally, at last, have a consistently fun pace. That's all that I wanted. It was just 3, but with less downtime. And instead we got a game that's actually got really cool gameplay, Yig, and actually better gameplay, some really cool new mechanics were added, but they fucked it up by having even more downtime, like way more. In fact, the most downtime in the whole series. So although it is, you know, it has all these cool new things going on that 3 didn't have, and although the parts we actually are playing it are actually pretty fun, they have a lot of this bullshit too, like I'm doing right now. Just sitting here chatting with you guys for like, I feel like, you know, for way too long. Just chit-chatting with y'all and just kind of autopiloting through this stupid jumping part. What is the point of this? I don't give a fuck about this. I'm just talking to you guys and ranting, and I guess I'm going through a cave or some shit. Where's the guys? Where's the guys I'm supposed to shoot? You know, fucking an hour ago in this game, I was literally swinging from a rope while shooting guys, jumping off, tackling a dude from the rope, right? Going underwater to dodge bullets, emerging to choke a guy out, jump to a ledge, grab his ankle and throw him off the ledge, right? Like, this game has so much cool shit going on. Why is that not really the focus? Why can't we just have the Uncharted game finally that doubles down on what it does well? Right? Let me fucking sneak right now. Let me fucking hide from a guy right now. Let me fucking go into some tall grass, do a couple dodge rolls, get behind him, choke him out. Right? Let me go to behind a corner, get the corner cover takedown. That's really fun to do. Let me fucking climb a wall to grab a guy's ankle. That's what I like to do. What am I doing in this fucking cave? What's the point of this? He says, yeah, it's like a whole grate of downtime inside this game, yeah. Yeah, that's really my problem with it. My problem with it is very unfortunate because, again, the gameplay is actually, like, when it's actually going, it's marginally better than 3. I really like the new fucking rope mechanic. I like the swimming, it's pretty cool. I like the new stealth. That's fine. But it's just too much of this fucking bullshit. Drake shoots though, says Katie. They don't want you to shoot, says another one. Thank you, Kavi. So Kavi says there's a lot of guys in the multiplayer. I really feel like, I mentioned this in the last stream, Kavi is. I feel like this game has the scent of a game that was designed for multiplayer. Right? I feel like if I played multiplayer, I'd enjoy it a lot more. I think, you know, the multiplayer is probably pretty much what I want from this franchise. Running and gunning. And sneaking, and stealthing, and climbing, and, you know, all that fun stuff. But I think that, you know, the main game here, it has a really big problem with pace. That kind of drags the whole experience down. My friend Taxivamp just finished the game himself. He said he enjoyed this game, probably the most fun game in the series. He said he hadn't played Uncharted 3 in a while, though. He hasn't played this franchise in a while. I kind of wonder if I was playing it by myself and not trying to use it as a tool for my stream, if I would be more forgiving of the slow pace. Maybe I find it more, like, immersive or more, like, you know, atmospheric in this cave. Maybe that's the idea they had, was to have it be, like, you know, high action and then, like, Ico-esque immersion. Can I go underwater back here and find some treasure? That's funny, I can't go back. There we go. But for me, it's just a really weird stop and go sort of gameplay. It's been a problem since Uncharted 2, right? Like, Uncharted 0 or Uncharted 1 was all stop, no go. And then when 2 kind of actually had some cool ideas, it kind of became like that stop and go pace that the franchise has sort of, you know, failed me on since then. It goes and it's really cool and it's fun and it's like, whoa, wow, that's actually really cool. And then next thing you know, you're just wasting time.
You almost done here?
This is the last.
Hey,
of
it's my
them,
fucking
Good.
waifu, Nadine.
If we are it, we can catch up.
Well, his
with the others.
legacy, I think, does a better job with the shooty says another one. Huh? I hope so. That's my hope. But they want you to picture the pretty environments. It's like a postcard. Kind of like all the other shooters that have been coming out. Huh? I was really popular at the time, but didn't have much
just
depth.
stole our goddamn boat.
They introduced it in multiplayer. It got a
shit.
pretty big community. They started focusing on that. It's like playing a COD game just for the campaign. It's kind of the caveat. It's kind of my thinking.
We're done.
I think if you liked movies
Most
and
of my
games, you would
men are
like it
dead,
more.
Rafe.
Huh?
And those who aren't have already
Movies and
left.
games? You mean like cutscenes like this?
Can you see that?
I love Rafe. He's
The
cool.
end is literally in sight.
I like Rafe
That
and Nadine.
maniac pirate of yours has rigged this entire cave. I'm not setting foot on a
Uncharted?
ship.
Nadine,
Roll credits.
if you cut and run right now, the loss of all your men, everything that we've done, is for nothing.
We have millions in gold right here. I'd say that plus our lives is something.
No wonder so many of your men abandoned you.
Yo, break his neck, Nadine.
Excuse me?
We're on the verge of making history here, and you're willing to just walk off with a pittance of fraction
I would like to learn more about Rafe,
of
to be
what
honest.
Sam's gonna get from that boat.
Oh, she was the main
If
character.
he can walk away from that ship alive.
They should make a
he can
spin-off
have
game where
it.
he plays Rafe and Nadine. That'd be cool.
Hell, I'd say he's earned it. God knows you didn't.
Oh! I'm so glad he did that.
Now look, we can stand here
Now look.
and insult each other all day, or we can finish what it is that we've started.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I was waiting for that guy.
But we're finishing it all right.
Just shoot him.
Sorry, man.
Uh-oh, is they betraying him? Betraying her? This is a fun twist. I'm for this. That's what he meant when he said all your guys are betraying you.
Thing about mercenaries, Nadine, their loyalty, it's bought. It's not earned.
So you get the impression from the beginning
Come on.
that she's gonna have to
Maybe
make a
we can
turn to
finish
become one of the
this
good
thing
guys
together.
by the end. This is how they're doing it.
Or we can just end it right here.
She's a mercenary leader, and he's a billionaire. So he bought all of her soldiers from her,
Let's go
basically.
make history.
Not a girl.
This is the most fun part of the game in terms of the cutscenes. Again, I would like to have seen more of Rafe in this game. I love all stuff with Rafe and Nadine, but a tweet says Vince. Yeah, again, you knew she was gonna become a good guy from the beginning. But it's still the most fun part of this game's storyline is all stuff like Rafe and Nadine. That was the Sam suck. Yeah, Sam does suck. This game has a couple of movies worth of cutscenes. Huh? Yeah, but they're not good though. I mean, it's not worthwhile. Like, this game has again better cutscenes I feel than the other games in the franchise. But I think that my problem with you know quote unquote movies and games is just that you know if they were like actually like really engrossing, that'd be something different. But they're typically not because they're video games first, not movies. So what do you want from me here, game? Probably I guess I have to go underwater. It makes sense, right? Aha, there we go. This is really cool. This is a new mechanic for this game. Swimming is kind of dope. Again, it's not used enough, I feel like.
Get out from under this dock.
For what it is, it's not really used enough, but it's pretty cool. Again, like probably like Kevin said, right? Probably good for the multiplayer. How do I like Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Skinner? Well, the thing about MGS for me personally is that I like the gameplay a lot. It's very solid. And the cutscenes are really fun. They're silly and they're fun for me. I'm for it personally. Although I think that going back to them now that I'm older is probably a little bit less. I'm a little bit less like engrossed by the cutscenes as I used to be. But at the time, I thought they were really magical. This franchise's cutscenes in general, they kind of bore me.
Let's see what you have in store for us, Captain Avery.
But I do like Nadine though. As a guy who's been drinking the ND Kool-Aid for a while now, huh? These games sucked me in, and I liked them a lot, Zeddy, huh? Can we delete the twin snakes, huh? Great, thanks. You don't like twin snakes? Sam's the villain's at Apples, huh? Selfish piece of shit. Yeah, he's gonna get redeemed though, Apples. He's gonna get redeemed. I'm not a member of the Writers Guild. But I feel like he's gonna betray us for sure. He's gonna probably have a heroic sacrifice, kill himself, and have to sacrifice himself to save Nate or whatever. In the end, he's not gonna be the bad guy. It'd be cool if he was though. MGS, Magical Girl Sakura. It was alright. MG or DMC cutscenes, huh? It says real yig. Well, they're both pretty cool for what they are. They're different, of course, obviously. You gotta love the DMC cutscenes. Twin Snakes is oddly the name of Dixon Mine's porn company, huh? Come check us out. The Twin Snakes. He says, Sam, of course you need to give Troy Baker another character, Drake. Dude, I fucking love Troy Baker, dude. I'm a huge Troy Baker fanboy. Come on, Apples. You don't believe in forgiveness, give him a second chance. He's your bro. Can I glitch this out and climb up there? That'd be sick. DMC3 was the first time I saw a cutscene that blew me away. Well, were you playing JRPGs before that? Are you a player of like Japanese RPGs? I think those are kind of where cutscenes kind of cut their teeth, right, for the game industry. But yeah, Devil May Cry 3 had some really sick cutscenes. He's very dreamy, huh? And I'm straight to Zeddy. I believe he never got a second chance. He blew it. He fucking blew it. Can I climb this? If so, do I want to? Answer might surprise you. Can't even climb it, that's baloney. Now he's putting you in danger. Is he, Apples? Or I put myself in danger? First cutscene I saw that made me go, wow, was a laughing scene from FF10. Just, wow. I think that scene's underrated. I think the history has forgotten that scene was intentionally meant to be cringy. I think there's a big, there's a notion from kids that the ha was example of terrible voice acting, when really the point is that he's trying to teach Yuna how to laugh, until he's affecting a laugh. It's a fake laugh. As is hers, it follows up, right? They both kind of do it together. So it's supposed to be kind of cute because they're just kind of doing this goofy-ass fake laugh. Oh, shit. Shit. I hate when that happens. I hate when I say what he says. I like the embers. What is a man? I'm talking about Symphony of the Night. The stupidest cutscene I saw was the first singing in X2, huh? Maybe not play the game, huh? Yeah, I was almost there, yeah, almost there. Me and my bro hated that cutscene as well. It really was kind of like clearly a change of pace. I think that looking back on it, I'm more forgiving of it now. In fact, I kind of feel like it was kind of a stroke of genius to really change the pace up. But I think that a lot of players, understandably, myself included, we're not really open-minded to Pen 2 being so different thematically in terms of its tone. But I think it's kind of cool now. I think it's kind of cool to take a universe that's already very, very serious, and then make a spin-off that's less serious, kind of subvert your expectations. Going to the ship, dude. Going to the ship. I was mad then, says Yig. I never played an FF game, actually. Huh? What? So you played 10-2 without playing 10? And you were turned off by the singing cutscene? Well, I think 10-2 didn't really rely on knowledge. I take that back, actually. It did really rely very heavily on knowledge of 10. Try Tactics, Yig, yeah. That was my first Final Fantasy game, Yig. Final Fantasy Tactics. The game's kind of like... Played demos only, huh? Played 9, says Eddie, huh? One of the purest FF games I know. I think you're right about that, Eddie. Yeah, it is very pure. Definitely is very much Final Fantasy. You'll get the idea from playing 9.
Shoreline.
So what, did Sam kill them? Who would do this? Maybe. The walls and walls of text. I can't take cover on this wall, it's kind of annoying. You can only do cover when you're actually in a fight.
Oh, crap! Sam!
Sam! This goofy thing on the ground. Sam! Got some doubloons. We got doubloons, dude. What if we made a sequel, Uncharted 5, and then call the subtitle of it just Doubloons, 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 Doubloons? Whoa. Uncharted 1.
Look at that.
Drake's Fortune.
There's your treasure.
Uncharted 2. Among Thieves. Uncharted 3.
God damn.
Drake's Deception.
Is it worth it?
Uncharted 4. A Thief's End. Uncharted 5. Doubloons, 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 Doubloons. I would buy it. How does avoid 8? Apple's trying to trigger Katie Alpha and Brian Axe. Look at all the doubloons, man! This game looks so good. It looks so good. He has to avoid apples.
Sam?
What if Sam... Alright, guys. This game could still win me over. I have my doubts.
Hey, Nate.
Where is Sam?
But it would be fun if Sam was the fucking supernatural character in this franchise. Oh, shit. He fucking got bodied.
Relax. He's alive. Well, this idiot nearly got us all killed.
I'm getting him out of here.
No, you're not.
Rafe, you can have the treasure, all right? Just let me save my brother.
After everything he's done? How noble of you. But no,
We stay here any
I love
longer,
Rafe.
we're all dead.
He's so cool.
Is that what you want?
it's not what I said.
Avoid apples,
What do
apples
you
can
think,
handle.
Nadine? Good to see you up and about. Be a dear and relieve Nate there of his gun.
She's gonna join me,
Hand
dude.
it over.
You really think you can trust him?
Not your concern.
Now, why are you trying to instigate? Nate?
Call your boy out,
Nadine and I
Rafe.
are partners. I don't screw over my partners. Get over there. You and your brother, though. Right from the start, you took advantage of my generosity. You tried to cut me out, and it's high time you learn.
What if she just shot it? Maybe kind
What
of change
are
the pace
you
for this
doing?
franchise, right?
Now
The
you give me
brains
your
blow over the
gun.
camera.
Nadine?
I won't ask you
See
again.
the fucking facial acting there? That's fucking dope. Very ambitious. This game has good performances in general for being a video game.
You are being
Pretty good, you know, facial
profoundly
graphics and everything.
stupid right now.
Look
I
over
love when
there.
she fucking cocked the gun behind his head and you see his eyes kind of wide. That
Stop
was
screwing
sick.
around. Jesus!
I said look.
See, it's sick.
It's a couple of skeletons. So what?
I don't know as much about history as you boys, but I've got a pretty good idea who those two are.
Well, enlighten
Knows
us.
more than me.
It's Avery and two. They killed each other.
Good for them. What's the point?
Everyone obsessed with this treasure gets what they deserve.
So what, you're just leaving us here to die?
Oh, I'm just leaving. Whether you die or not, I don't really care.
Nadine? Wait.
So long, Rafe.
Nadine!
Oh man.
You
Pretty good look at being
goddamn door right
They're
now!
getting good facial performances.
Rafe, she's gone! Come on, give me a hand, we'll all get out of here.
Yes, Rafe, please party on.
No, that won't work.
Come on, Rafe, please. He was the homie in the
Give us
first
Sam and I'll
cutscene.
help you open the door.
They're gonna use this to reveal these two
I'm
dumb,
not
right?
going to be able to enjoy one of these coins. Knowing that you and your worthless brother
Come on,
are still
Rafe.
sucking air.
The best twist would be if you fucking ended up teaming up with us. Sam.
Calm down, you can practice your fencing when we get outside.
Nate, just shut up.
The pickle bangs.
Seriously, Rafe, this is insane, even for you.
You want to hear insane? Nathan Drake raced a
Wow,
madman
mini
and
games?
his entire
Bullshit.
army to the steps of Shambhala.
Jesus!
Nathan Drake found the lost city in the middle of
Oh,
the
no.
Rube Al-Khali desert.
Ow. Thank God it didn't really matter.
Jesus.
Oh, from the right. That meant his right hand. Okay, never mind. I was looking for his right hand to move, or his left hand to move.
Come on, we can get out of here together.
Nathan Drake discovered the fabled El Dorado.
Ow. Core gameplay, guys.
Come on, Rafe, stop.
Nathan Drake is a legend. You know, I shot the man who told me that.
Look, I get it, you don't like me very much.
You know, for all your greatness, Nate, you have nothing. You are nothing.
Dude, shut the fuck up, man.
And I warned you to get out of my way.
That was fun. So I'm saying, how interactive something? How interactive? Oh, to mash here?
Have sacrificed everything to find
That's so
Avery,
stupid.
and I'm not gonna let a couple of two-bit thieves, a senile con man, and a washed-up journalist take that away from me.
Enough! Is this thematically appropriate?
The parade of
Considering this franchise is supposed to be based on the old
I'm going
action
to make
serials
sure
and
they
stuff.
join you.
I like that it's gonna end on a sword fight, but again, no core
Take
gameplay,
it.
just mini games.
That's the spirit.
I hate when a game ends
You
on
know
a
how to sword
minigame.
fight?
Yeah. Sticky with the sharp end, right?
Oh, this should be fun.
Now I can attack him back. Okay, I see.
Come on, Nate.
Okay, I have to dodge that. Ow. Oops, wrong button.
Shit.
Ouch.
Did that hurt?
Can I attack him? Oh, I can't attack you. Wrong button. Oops.
A little disappointed, Nate.
I'm glad they had a little cutscene there when I died. That says don't mash. The end. Yeah, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. There's 3 buttons to hit, and I have to coordinate myself, and I'm too dumb for it. I hit the wrong button.
Did that hurt?
Wait for an opening, and then attack him. I don't want to attack him before his opening, I think. Okay. There we go. Now, watch him again. There we go.
Come on, Nate.
Ouch.
You make it too easy.
Oh, it's twice the same side. Okay. You see him a little stagger there? I think I can attack him back.
Hold still. Come on.
Ooh, same side.
Sword still sharp. Now we're getting somewhere.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay, bought some time to get my health back. Ouch. Ouch. Get my health back. Ouch. Oh, guys. The combos are long as hell now. Core gameplay. Ouch. That was my opening there. Okay. Wrong side. Wrong button again. Wrong side again. It's kind of hard to tell which is left and which is right. Ow. Watch him. Wrong side again. Okay. Yeah, it slows down his attack so I get my health back after a while. You know what I mean? Like when I can take a lot of damage. Kind of slows it down so I can kind of come out of it. Ow. See that? Oh!
Maybe next time, Nate.
I'd sword fight too if I could regenerate my health, says Skinner, huh? Main cure disease. Symptoms include rapid healing, unsatiable bloodlust, and the ability to suddenly get good at whatever plot requires. Yeah, he's a fucking godlike at sword fighting now. Ow. Even if I'm on hard mode, it's very fast. Wrong button. Yeah, that's... I have to block a whole combo in order to get damage on him. There we go. I think we're ready on phase 2 of the fight.
This might hurt a little.
Come on, Wraith. What? That was it?
Come on, legend.
Ouch. Down button. Gosh, this is fucking really fast.
Talk your way out of this.
You gotta react very quickly with the left, right, left, right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wrong buttons. Okay, right, left, right, left. I blocked that one though. Left, or right, that's left. Okay.
Come on! Nate.
Oh, come on, I took damage for that? Ouch.
Adios,
Where are your buffer parries? I had to parry buffer high and low, Katie. But instead of high and low, it's left and right. Blop. He's all twirling and shit. Ouch. Ouch. He slows down so I get my health back if I take a lot of damage. That's considered to be, I guess that's neutral. I guess I can parry that either way.
Come on!
No, that's only parryable on the other side. It's not. I wonder if it's always the same pattern. No, it's not. Wrong side. Sometimes I get like I hit the wrong direction and it still works. I hit the wrong direction and it'll still work sometimes. I don't really get it. It's kind of confusing for the next swing. That one right there. I got that the wrong direction, but it still counts. It's like that one's like the opposite. Oh, come on. Nope. Oops. Oops.
Say hi to Avery.
Pretty fast, guys. Pretty fast. Can recognize very quickly if he's come from left or right. He's definitely doing a lot of twirling around and shit. Ooh. That time I parried it the other way and it still worked. Yeah, if I get low on health, it goes slower. Yeah, the overhead he does is like parryable either way.
Come on!
Wrong side. Okay.
Yeah!
Ow.
Now that's the Nathan Drake I hear so much about. All right.
Core gameplay, guys.
Done here.
Core gameplay.
Taking
What
my
more,
brother
guys?
and we're leaving.
Need the parry
Stay
select. Yeah, the
burning
parry
shit
option
to be my
select.
guest.
You got me. You know what, Nate? Underneath all the bravado, you're just a sad little boy.
The money shot
with
did about.
delusions of grandeur.
I had to jump off the ledge and Falcon punch in
Ooh, by the
midair.
way,
I wish,
confess.
Pixel Bangs. I wish. That would be the core
So long,
gameplay.
Nathan Drake.
This is the minigame gameplay. What?
Don't want to give up. That's good.
I hit that.
Don't hand it to me. I've had everything handed to me on a goddamn silver platter.
I fucking parried that shit, bro.
I earned this. All of it.
Think so?
You want the treasure, Raven? It's all yours. Holy shit.
I like it said holy shit though. Flip Neon. Yeah!
Hey, come on, let's get you out of here.
Yeah! Got him!
It's too heavy.
You know, other game ended with a minigame, guys? When we're talking about legendary games that have shitty final bosses. They pretty much stole it strictly from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I think not enough is said, guys, about how bad
long
Metal Gear
will
Solid
we
1's
do?
final boss is.
Let's find this treasure with you.
Which is just a minigame, just like this. It's kind of like a 1v1 boxing mechanic they added in for the final boss. This game is a 1v1 sword fight
There's
mechanic
gotta
for
be
the
another
final
way.
boss.
Nathan, you gotta go. There's gotta be some. Gotta go.
This Thompson. There is no other way. Come
Pretty
on,
weird how we
Nathan,
got
I
crushed
gotta know
off
you made
screen.
it out all right. Nathan, the whole place is about to blow up.
That's it. That's it.
excited about this. Good idea, Nate. You should have drowned your brother.
Do it now. Come on.
Pretty sure it was, yeah. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. If it wasn't, I'll be impressed.
All right, you were one crazy son of a bitch. You just want to know it. Come on.
Oh shit, guys, holy fuck. Maybe, Apples, maybe. He still has more time to make a heroic sacrifice. That cinematic frame rate.
I'm with you.
Fiery water, ouch.
Crap.
Oh, wrong button. This game is such cool swimming. I wish they did it more. Whole cave is falling over now? Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Come on.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, very cinematic frame rate. What about Rafe, though? He probably is sad in that thing that he fell on him. Right, Katie, we should have saved Rafe. Honestly, Katie, again, for me, I shouldn't be surprised. But the real twist ending for me would have been if Rafe partied on. That would have been the coolest ending possible. Because the game, it would have been a nice little, you know, foreshadowing. Because the game starts off with the three of you guys working together. Even though you guys aren't really like, you know, cooperating really effectively. But you're putting your differences aside and working together. Even though, you know, you guys are all jerks. Right? He's a rich prick. He's a maniac. You guys are both a bunch of fucking assholes. You know, it kind of was cool they were working together despite their differences. It would have been really fun, I feel like, to have Rafe and then just be like, all right, fine, let's get out of here together. And then he could have, you know, escaped. It could be the next game, potentially, right? That would have been cool for me. I would like to see him, you know, party on for the ending. Instead of just being a typical bad guy, gotta sword fight till we die. That one. So where you guys jump with the jet ski with the president's daughter and she makes a pass at you? This is it right here. It's not president's daughter, my brother, but it's whatever. The game ends with you playing as Rafe, mashing square to smash Drake in the face till he can't quip anymore, huh? That'd be the real twist. I think it's over, Dan. Yeah, I think it's over.
So
If I had to
you got
guess.
everything?
Yeah, I think so.
We had the minigame final boss
Feel
fight.
free to sell anything I left behind.
At least he got the Ninja Scroll treatment, huh? Covered in gold and sunk into the bottom of the
phone.
ocean. I forgot about that, Neon. That is such a sick
After the
ending in that
last few
movie.
days, I think I'd like a plane with drink service and reclining seats. Plus,
What? He's not gonna
she
go
and I have
fly
a
back
lot
to
talk
Sullivan?
about.
Yeah, you do.
That's so thematically
No
backwards.
more late night phone calls about
The real game begins now, says Katie.
Promise.
I mean, Sullivan's the homie.
Thanks,
We're not gonna let him fly us home.
Take care,
We're gonna fly him on a regular plane.
Don't be a stranger.
Next time you're in town,
Maybe it's
beers are on me.
I'll hold you to
that's
that.
And then the bunny escapes anyway, and it leaves little bunny surprises.
He's not gonna
all
sacrifice
over
himself
the
or betray us?
headmaster's bed.
Hey,
What? I'm confused.
Who's telling her?
Just about your little magic phase.
Oh, I hate you.
What was your stage name?
Go on, tell her.
Apple. Sam didn't really betray us in the end.
Nate
He just
the
acted like an idiot and ran off.
It's not
His obsession
funny. It
crushed
makes
him.
sense. In his defense, you were pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, Sam, it has been an experience getting to meet you.
But the handshake,
Well,
bring it in for the real thing, sister. You take care of this numbskull, all right?
yeah, I will.
I'll join you in a sec.
Yeah.
I like her. God help her, she sure seems to love you.
I know, right?
I think maybe
Listen,
the fact
the
that he's
offer
taking the
still
regular
stands.
plane home is supposed
I
to be
appreciate
symbolic of the
it.
fact
I know, but if you feel like
that
you're
he's giving up
imposing
his
me, you're not. We
It's
talked
not
about
about
his
it.
it.
It's not
thief
about it.
ways, right? He's gonna go on a
It's
high-flying
legal.
adventure in Sullivan's plane and go on a regular ass plane. But he's a family man now.
I just kind of thought that after we found Avery's treasure, I'd be satisfied.
Guys,
Instead, I've
we guessed wrong about
kind of
Sam
left
betraying
a
us in
strange
the end.
feeling of
But
emptiness.
we got one more shot to win Kino here.
Well, you know, as thrilling as the
And
next
that is
adventure might be,
if
in the end,
the
I was
post-credit
left with
scene
that same feeling.
is of Drake's blonde daughter.
Sometimes you just gotta choose. what you're
Around,
gonna
I'm
keep
seeing
and
around like, how
what you're gonna
about
let go.
6 years old,
Well, I guess I'm just not there
playing,
yet.
and maybe she has inclinations toward adventuring.
Besides,
Maybe she's like
you've
got a
got
pirate hat, on, like a toy pirate hat, something like
and
that.
I can't let that slide. So.
I left a couple out there.
Well,
But if I'm wrong, guys, then we really failed here.
Oh, that's all right.
yeah,
Is that true, Eddie? That's kind of a shame.
Sam,
Drakina?
we've come far.
We sure have, little brother.
That's my projection, Katie, based on the tropes, based on the telegraphing so far. That's my prediction. I want to be right about this.
Listen, you don't do anything I wouldn't do.
But if I'm
alright?
wrong, well, I won't.
Get out of here. Vamos.
Nathan says Dix. They were doing retro replay together on YouTube, but they just fell out. Oh, really? They had a show? It's kind of a drag.
Good night.
So, Victor, what's next for you?
Well, before I got dragged into this, I was working on a business deal of sorts.
Of sorts.
They're gonna party on. I thought they hate each other.
Dangerous.
Nathaniel, says Katie. This is where Nathan
These
retires and takes a
people,
bunch of
yeah.
experimental growth drugs and gets super ripped and ungodly massive.
I just so
He then
happen to
goes on
know
to
a certain
destroy
someone
every
who's
wrestling
in
federation he
that
enters
prison
under his
who
new name,
perfectly
Hugo.
sober.
Whoa, Pixel Bangs. Are you
I
telling me
don't
this is actually
Is he
the
trustworthy?
origin story of Hugo?
More or less.
How's his Portuguese?
Quando seu marido voltar para casa?
What's that mean?
How long before your husband gets home?
That'll do. Come on.
They're gonna party on. You know, I got the impression that maybe Victor was also trying to get out of the game.
You got any more of those cigars?
Don't push your luck.
So Nathan's gonna go be a family man. They're gonna team up for, you know, their own continuation of the story. All right, guys. Look for his little blonde-haired daughter. My guess, 6 to 8 years old.
Hey, good morning.
Indeed it
The
is.
Thanabelle Lecter says ticklish shit.
Indeed it is.
People don't hug others with a lit cigarette in your hands, Appleton. They will catch fire.
All
That
right,
based
I'll
on true
bite.
story,
What's
Apples?
going
Yeah,
on?
this is something that you've experienced in
Land
the
a big
past.
contract or something?
Oh, even better. I'm on the verge of selling Jameson Marine.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
What
hey,
about my
I guess
job?
Congratulations are in order, huh?
I was trying to look at the cigar
I'm
label. It looked like a
confident it'll go through.
Cohiba Red Dot as Kaiju.
Good
Really?
hard
Based on a real
bargain.
brand, perhaps?
But in the end, I think we came to a
Think so, Dan?
mutually beneficial agreement.
That's great. Are you gonna stay on?
No. I think I'd like to just relax, hang with the family, go fishing every chance. I
Uncharted
get.
5. Still alive.
Good for you. So who's the sap who's gonna buy this place?
Oh, you are.
What? No, come on, seriously.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Wait, Jameson. Hey, wait up, man.
Hey. Morning, guys.
What are you doing here?
Just thought I'd take, one final look.
Already gave your husband the keys.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is this for real?
Nate, all you need to know is that you'd be making a very wise investment.
I'm confused.
Do the right thing here.
I think we're supposed to be confused, kind of.
Call me when you're through.
You got it.
Uncharted 6. Sully gets his fix.
Hi.
Uncharted 7.
Hi.
Nate goes to heaven.
You're buying Jameson Marine?
We are buying Jameson Marine.
They're gonna live the American dream, I guess.
Okay.
I guess, Katie.
How?
It's
Why?
a salvage. It's a salvaging
I
company.
heard this rumor about a salvage job off the coast of Malaysia, and I thought it'd be right up our
No,
alley.
No. Honey, look. We barely got out of Libertalia alive.
Yeah.
Hey, taking an illegal job? You know what that leads to.
Who said it was illegal? Look. This came in this morning.
So they're gonna go find some treasure. Now, they're trying to say here, I guess, that he can still live out his treasure hunting fantasies, but
Is this legit?
legit.
Yeah. Some of my old
Uncharted 8, the
contacts
corpse of
out
Nate.
there, they work their magic with the
God damn it,
Malaysian
Kate.
permit office. It was great. I didn't even have to
That'd be
bribe
sick.
anyone.
Well, that's good because I don't know how we could possibly even afford to do this.
Here. Hold out your hand.
What?
Hold out your hand. Come on.
What you got? Treasure? Doubloons? Doubloons, dude!
Holy crap. Where did you get this?
It was in my jacket pocket. Along with a bunch more.
A bunch? Sam.
He's a sneaky one.
He pickpocketed a bunch of doubloons. How much must those weigh?
Of course, most of them are going to have to go into our venture here, along with all the new camera gear.
Camera gear?
Yeah. You know, I figured as we're pulling all the cargo up from the dive, we could hire, you know, a small crew. We could film the whole thing and resurrect my old show.
Uh-oh, guys.
What happened to just living a normal life?
Boring,
In our
Nate. Come on,
attempt
dude.
To lead a normal
This
life,
ain't
we
legit.
may have
Uncharted 8, Nate checks his
oversteered.
prostate. The game starts now. This is another one. Uncharted 9, Nate finds a dime.
When I was on that island,
We're laundering, Eddie. We're laundering.
I missed the adventure. I missed us.
Yeah, but remember in those other games we were always
had
like
the chance to
breaking
do
up
what
and
we
fighting
love.
and stuff. Now we're married, trying to get along.
But from here on out, we are going to operate on a strictly legal basis.
Yeah,
all right? And I
right. For
will
how
be
long,
doing all of
Katie?
the shooting.
What do you guys think? Not even a
my-
year, right? Not even a year.
Really expensive camera.
Not the kind of job they're trying to do.
Wow. You've really thought all this through, haven't you?
Only played 1 and 2, says Mystic Pantana. What were your thoughts
More
on
or
3?
less.
3, I thought 3 was really good. It had probably the dumbest plot of
Listen,
all the
just
games.
Say the word.
but it had
and
the
I'll
coolest
call
action.
everything off.
What?
Elena had some facial work done
No,
for
no,
sure.
no,
Yeah, she
no,
looks
no.
way different. More than anybody else in this
That
game, I think.
guy who ruins James.
I think they had a lot of tough difficulty. They had some difficulty trying to make her look less like a Disney princess.
Cool.
Right.
Like she had that thing going on where, you know, she's a female character, so they had to make her like the most
Easy.
like idealized in previous games.
Nothing worthwhile is.
Everybody else's faces, I think, went to a more realistic look, you know, a little bit easier than hers.
So,
Remember when he was stirring Chloe's coffee?
what do you say, Nathan Drake?
I remember that, Eddie, yeah. Good old days. He
Sure, why
remembers.
not?
Press square to file permit.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to do any paperwork.
Who's gonna do it, Nate?
Well, I can't do it. I'm gonna have my hands full with the camera.
Well, I'm gonna have my hands full with all the diving.
Okay.
We gotta hire somebody else to do it.
Fine. We'll take turns.
Yeah.
Throw back to
Or
them doing dishes.
I could play for it.
Seriously?
No, listen, I have been practicing. I'm getting good.
No.
My hand-eye is way
I-
better than
All right, guys, here we go.
You're-
Still waiting for post credits.
I
I'm
can't
starting to lose
do
hope,
that to you
guys.
again.
Are you afraid?
I thought they were
I
gonna,
am so
you know, go back to their apartment and live happily ever
How
after.
scared are you to play?
Like it.
They're gonna go and be
Yeah,
adventurers
well, jack
still,
that up
but
to
you know,
like
legal
11.
adventurers.
All right, because I'm coming for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that we're gonna see
That's
the post credits that I wanted.
fine. You're on.
Mash triangle, huh? I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. I heard jab, 2 frames, yeah. In my mind, I was thinking they were crouching short, but no, it's her jab.
Nice.
Oh,
That was
wow, for
actually
real?
Very nice. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my whole lifetime. You can't lose now.
What was
I'm not
that?
allowed to.
How the hell did you do that?
That was meaty, or not meaty, but it
No,
was
it wasn't meaty. That's
It
what I
was,
mean.
It was far. It was far distance.
It really
so
was far. It didn't look that far.
Yeah.
Think about it. That archer has double aim. Did you see that? No way. No way. What? Sorry, guys. Got no my timer. No. I need help with Grand Kabat. Ooga booga. Come back here, guys. So, J-Bomb said, Uncharted 10, Drake gets molested in prison after committing tax fraud. That doesn't rhyme, J-Bomb. Come on, dude. Well, I could have paused. I'm sorry. Well, it's okay. My score is ruined, guys. Oh wait, this is gonna be Nathan's daughter playing, right? I'm calling it, guys. She's gonna be blonde. She's gonna be 8 to 12 years old. Did we already do this one before? This is probably the only one they programmed in, huh? No, my timer. Core gameplay. Core Crash Bandicoot gameplay. No, my apples. No. Checkpoint, easy game. Okay. Beep 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 beep. Easy game. My apples. Yush, 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 yush. Bullshit. Not bullshit. What did I do wrong? Oh shit! Okay. How far back did it send me? Core crashing gameplay. I feel like the music's kind of low. Okay, this is where I died last time. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. It's gonna be Sammy the Gapples? Okay, so they've got a little Nicaraguan child, huh? I'd actually be here for that. I'm telling you. Little blonde girl. Honestly, the most fun I've seen in this entire game, huh? Crash Bandicoot. It's pretty ass. Not a huge fan of Crash, personally. Here you go. Big money. Big money! Okay. Dog. Ah, I was wrong! I was close! But she's older than I thought she was gonna be.
Where are they?
I said 8 to 12. It says, what? Crash is amazing. Yo, Nathat. Yo, Nathat? Okay, well. This is core gameplay. They had to end on one more of these, huh?
Old school.
We had to end on one more walkie-talkie section. Crash Bandicoot. Okay. So, this path I'm looking somewhat sus. Thought that was a real person for half a second since apples. Not really? I mean, it is kind of a real person. You're saying that women aren't real people apples? Strum some tunes? Let's do it. Tunes. Bike to Nature. Is that like a band she likes, do you think? Just look at the photographs. Look at this photograph. What are they of? Nothing really that great. Yeah, leave me alone, dog. Got some glue there. Can't walk any further that direction. Oh, I can. Okay. What's this?
So good.
The Nameless something. I can't read this one. The Nameless City. Faith Aaron Hicks. Like some kind of graphic novel, huh? Is he huffing glue? I bet the Uncharted 1 remake will have Last of Us as a playable Easter egg, huh? You'd be right. Plot twist is The Last of Us. Oh no, another one. That'd be a hell of a plot twist. Look at this photograph.
I really
It's a
should clean this
giant
up.
cycling giraffe.
Later.
There's The Last of Us, see? There's a poster of it right there. Last of Us, American Daughters. Like a spin-off that never happened, something like that. Got some Star Wars here. Savage Starlight 2. It's a cool name. Dude. That's her clothes? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Cool window. Let's go parkour. I wish. I wish. Or hasn't happened yet, says Katie, huh? Surf puppies? Aw. Live to
Mom?
shred.
Dad?
What do they got kidnapped,
Anyone?
guys? Just kind of like Ellie, huh? I'm not sure. I guess I don't know Ellie that well.
Yoo-hoo.
So this takes place many years later then, right? Because she's like... Like, I would try and wear this fucking muscle shirt, Apples? No way.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
This is their wedding thing. We saw this earlier in the game. This is her now, okay?
Sorry, Sully.
There's the dog, too.
Wow, Sam looks so young.
So Sam is her uncle. There you go. The Surf Puppies haven't been good since their third album, Waves and Woofs, huh? I think I should move his face cam over her head, huh? That'd be sick. Okay. So you got ponchos in here, that's what I'm talking about. Get them panchos. Okay. Well, look at this fucking fancy shower. This is the making out bathtub. Got some Garnier Fructis over here. Recognize that bottle, can't fool me. Are gonna start Lost Legacy after? Oh, well, no. We still have 4 subs from Lost Legacy, guys. So to answer your question, no. We'll find something else to play this week, though. Check for money, huh? Go on an adventure. Uncharted 5. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Katie. Well, you know, they're supposed to be... They're free spirits, Katie. Damn, girl, you live like this? I'm saying. Help us hurry. Dog needs to go out. Dog's fine. You fine, Rover? Do you want to become core gameplay? The epilogue, fucking dog training mechanics.
I think they abandoned us.
Dude, hope we got kidnapped. That'd be sick. The game starts here, Katie. Got shit on the flow. Live like fucking hippies, dude. Time to get swifty. So I'm going this way, even though it's like toward the front door. I would normally presume this was the way out, but because the dog went the other way, I'm hoping this is where I'm not supposed to go. They're in the dungeon, says Dan. Oh, don't look, guys.
Here we go.
Just an apple. First of all, apples don't go in the fridge. That's number one. So there's their vehicle. That's what I'm saying, Katie. It's the Wumpa fruit, says Eddie. Okay, maybe Wumpa fruits go in the fridge. Here's a note.
Oh, cool. Sam and Sully are coming to visit.
We're sitting in a tiny cafe in the middle of a busy Havana street, drinking what might be the best goddamn espresso I've ever had in my life. No job, no one chasing us. Retirement is weird, good but weird. Sam says, tell him to stock up the fridge with less shitty beer before we arrive. His words, not mine. Sam's also reminding me that you lost a bet to both of us. 12 months and counting with no smoking. And I'm in Cuba for God's sake. That's how good I've been. Yeah, right, Sully. Anyways, send the girl our love. Tell Cassie to warm up the backgammon board. My Cassie. Want my rematch. Looking forward to seeing the gang in a couple of weeks. Your pal, Victor. Apples are refrigerated before you buy them, says Tavias, huh? Guys, don't refrigerate your apples, dude. They're a sin, says Katie. Think so they taste better? Dude, it breaks them down on the chemical level. They get all fucked up and mealy. You guys are insane. It says, fuck that. All right, guys, who's on team apples out of the fridge? Who's on team apples in the fridge? Me? You guys know where I stand. Apples don't go in the fridge. You buy them, leave them out for a couple days, max, and you eat those fucks. With no remorse. Can I run? Oh, I hit X and she threw the apple away. But the apples, it only took like 2 bites out of it. Did I do that? Will I press X or was that just a coincidence? Kobe, I guess. What kind of crazy bitch takes 1 bite of an apple and throws it away? But I'll tell you why. I'm not even going to say it. You guys know why. Dan prefers room temperature apples, huh? Guys, that's fucking white people, dude. I know why.
We should totally throw a party in here. They wouldn't even know.
Who, you and the dog? Templar says it should be cooked with sugar and cinnamon. You're Templar? This is why I fucks with you, Templar. Look forward, dude. Core gameplay, dude. Core apple throwing away gameplay. Food wasting gameplay. 6 to 10, leave them out. Large bag, fridge some, says J-Bomb. J-Bomb has the tech.
Whoa, so cool.
Fridge apples last longer. Most fridges have a drawer for
again.
fruit to keep them crisp. The crisper drawer. Ain't nobody knows how to use that shit, dude. I don't know from a crisper drawer. There's drawers in there, sure. I'm not sure what they're for. Just for holding whatever. People always take a little bit and throw apples away, says apples. Oh my god, apples. Rest in peace. Okay, just got a speaker over there. No speaker over here. Just a speaker. Okay. Got the monophonic sound.
Let's see what you got.
A fucking milk bagger.
Mom has weird taste in music, but I kind of like this one.
Oh, there's a speaker right there. It's a fucking jam. Yo, go in, girl. Go in. World music, indeed. Old bad milk and ass. Mr. Skinner also is on Team Fuck Bag Milk. Dude, this may be controversial because I'm pro bag milk. I'm not going to judge somebody based on whether or not their milk's in a box or a bag or in a carton or in a jug. You guys gotta open up your minds. Dances is goated. The extra chromosome is Down syndrome as apples, huh? I think that's what's this character's name again? We learned her name, didn't we? Cassie? That blog's pretty pointless. All we've learned so far is that Drake and Elena had a daughter.
Hey! There she goes.
Can I shoot somebody? How old is she, you guys think? 14? I was close. What the hell is this? That would not be resting there. That would have blown away a long time
Taj
ago.
Mahal, here I come. Just a few more weeks.
It's going to the Taj Mahal, huh? She's a teen, says Eddie, huh? That was a joke-killing chromosome, huh? Got a beach house, Dan, yeah.
Ah, perfect day.
They're rich, dude. They're fucking
Now
living the
we'll
American
use
dream,
the
man.
rest of our boat crew.
They're business owners. Can I sniff the trash? Well, I can run now. Someone says 13, huh? Okay, it's not old enough. Katie, what are you trying to accuse me of, dude? I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure out how close I was. Run around barefoot? What a savage. That's what I'm saying, Dan, exactly. Apple has made sequel, huh? Can I ride my bike? Core bike riding gameplay? Because I've seen your anime recommendation. Katie, what are you trying to say? That Lucky Star is somehow indicative of delinquent preferences? Because you might be right about that. We're doing the snail girls today, about Hachikuji. We're still charting on it. We're at the epilogue, though. We're in the epilogue. This is the very end, I guess. I can't swim, but swimming is core gameplay in this game. What's the point of having a swimming mechanic in your game and being on a beach, but not being able to swim? What if the rock steps on her, says Templar? You need a helmet for that. Shoes won't help you. Because I want to get stepped on by the rock. That makes sense to me, Dix. She has them wet, sandy feet now. You guys remember that? It's been so long, Katie, since I was on the beach. Look at those crusty feet. The fucking sand crust. What's her shirt say? Nothing. This is the dorkiest clothes, dude. And that's coming from me. Oh, we can hear the music in this room. Those beefy ass speakers. It'd be so sick, Dan, right? Having that fucking beach in your backyard. Oh my god. How long do you think it'd take before you guys get tired of it? 3 weeks. She looks like she could be your daughter, huh? Yeah, maybe if I married a blonde. Oh, you freaked me out, Katie, because of the glasses. Vencabot. Tikis. Walmart tiki. High collection. Seashells? Because that would be sick core gameplay. Core seashell collecting gameplay. Can I swim up to the island? Let's go. Get tired of the moment the tide comes up to the door and asks if you could come in. Yeah, there you go. That's where you draw the line. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be fun. Look at that sploosh. That is definitely an old school style water sploosh. But I will. She's going to steal the boat and start her adventures as Dan, huh? Well, we don't even know where her parents are. Are they out here? They probably are, right? So let's not go there. Let's go to the boat then. Because she's not going to steal the boat, I don't think. Oh, is that where the dog is? We shouldn't go there then. Never mind. Let's not follow the dog. The Dead Island prequel? Can I remember that fucking original trailer for Dead Island? The original trailer that was so fucking sick. People were sad the game wasn't actually like that. It's a good ass game though. I never played it myself, but I watched my brother play it from start to finish. But the tide's friendly, huh? That's why it always waves hello to the J-Bomb. So deceptive, Skinner, indeed. Then the game was ass. What, Katie? You don't like Dead Island? The game is sick. Stingray out of nowhere. Epilogue over. No, Neon. That was the saddest ending, dude. I kind of like how the light filters through these slats. Hey, Slat. Okay. Temple didn't like it either? Yeah, you get it right. I take it back. I take it back. I'm thinking of Riptide. I think Riptide was better. But yeah, I think it had some promise, but yeah, it was pretty boring, right?
And not here either. Okay, I guess I'll just wait then.
The American Dream, guys. Just mad wealthy. Yeah, you're right. So Dick's the same developer, right? Same dev. It's kind of like a spiritual successor. So Dying Light's kind of like Dead Island, but better.
Whoa. Good job cleaning this up.
Who are you talking to? The only fun part was breaking both arms of the giant zombies and watching them try to aggressively flail noodle arms at you, huh? Yeah, you guys reminded me. I remember my brother played it and we thought it had a lot of promise. But you're right, it had a problem with like its pace. It was just really boring. Kind of slow. Kind of like a big empty world. I seem to recall Riptide being pretty good, though.
Figured it out.
Let's make a shitty first-person Diablo cross with Left 4 Dead, but make sure the guns are useless, the ultimates are useless, and make sure it's as grindy as possible, huh? The final boss is really, really mess, says Katie. Huh? Overwhelmingly so, in fact. Overwhelmingly, excuse me. I had to zoom in on this. That's a brand new mechanic. I'm going to zoom in so I can hit triangle. What?
Oh, this was definitely my favorite dig.
This whole epilogue is just to tell us that they had a daughter. I kind of feel like this is... I'm kind of confused at what they're trying to convey to me here. Unless the game truly does begin now. That's just the twist.
Quite a bit.
I'm here for that if so. Drake has sex, exactly. That's the epilogue. At least once. Okay.
So goofy.
What? She's famous. Adventure life, excuse me. Treasure hunting runs in the family. Okay, so not only are they wealthy as fuck, but they're also famous adventurers. Okay. Nate went home and became a family man, huh? She's a wonderkind.
He left his keys.
Oh, so here's the adventure game mechanics, huh? So that's where I can get in the boat. So if I'd gone to the boat first, I wonder what would have happened. They had a daughter, and we're still going adventures of sorts so far, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a happily ever after thing. It's just kind of like this whole game. Very, very slow. Very slow way of telling me that...
There's no way.
Happily ever after.
Just no.
So I can look inside the closet now. Thank you for the sub. 3-bedroom word, Brandon.
Whoa.
Okay, same as everything else in the house.
I knew it.
What'd you know? This is all their illegal stuff. So find out they were illegal adventures at one point.
Oh, nice, gun holster, Dad.
You discovered the old stuff from before. I never told her that they were like, you know, pirates. After all this time, we're gonna find it, huh? The lost city of Atlantis, finally. But it's a space adventure, maybe next. Holy shit, my dad killed so many people. Oh my god. Uncharted 5 into space, huh? That'd be Uncharted 8 into space. Would have joined earlier, but I figured I ought to get some games in with Envy. Oh, nice. I get some good stuff. Against his Chun? No, I'm sorry. He's a gang player. Drake really doesn't have a thing he's famous for equipment-wise, says J-Bomb. Yeah, he doesn't have a whip or anything, yeah. Or it's like a signature gun.
What is this?
Flip it. That was this game, I think, right?
A Spanish doubloon.
Doubloons, 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 and doubloons. Uncharted 5. Has an immaculate grip. He really, that is his weapon, right? That really is his weapon. His amazing grip. That guy probably gets a hell of a handshake.
Kind of creepy. Kind of cool.
Diddy goat skulls? Also the quips, Eddie, indeed. Got famous Lux is another one. Drake barely has a grip on reality, never mind anything else. Hashtag buffer's working. 3 event. Had some good games with Envy's Ken too, sounds like. A Spanish doubloon from where? Spain, you idiot. You fucking goof. You moron. Here's the white journal. This is for Avery's treasure, right? If I'm not mistaken. Don't read it. It's cursed. That'd be sick, Dan. If that fucking murderer showed up. I gotta get the gun and shoot him off. Ooh, the twist ending. Evelyn bought a first edition of A General History of the Pirates from a collector, along with a stack of 18th century documents. Among them I found a very intriguing letter from one Joseph Burns, who not only admits to being a crewman on Henry Avery's ship, but possibly hints at Avery's vast treasure. What else could Riches of Paradise refer to? If he sent this treasure a letter from prison, he clearly didn't have the treasure with him, so where is it? Need to trace it back to the source, Henry Avery's attack on the Gunsway. Okay. What are these markings? I can browse it.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh,
Henry
man.
Avery. The Gunsway heist. Wait, did you go looking for Avery's treasure?
Evelyn's copy of General History has passages I have not seen in later editions. If I'm able to trace his route, perhaps I can discern where Avery's treasure might be. Henry Avery lived from 1659 to 1699. Alias was Benjamin Bridgman, Long Ben, Pirate King. Uh-oh. Yo! Dreamin'. Sorry, guys. Here's a sigil. He raided Muggle, treasure ship, Gunsway, and vanished with untold millions in treasure. May have teamed up with other pirates in the Madagascar region to attack the ships. Must look into Thomas II, killed in battle, Richard Want, William Mays, perhaps others, huh? You're probably right, Katie. This stupid, probably little dumb TikTok dances on our fucking beautiful beach. Looking spoiled as hell. General History is known to be full of embellishment and outright fabrication, but there's more truth in those pages that people than they suspect, maybe? Not that they suspect. Where'd he go? No idea. There you go. The end. The ship Burns was on got blown off course in a storm, and they were captured by the Spaniards in Panama. Bad luck. Avery was good at hiding his tracks. I don't fucking care. I feel like I'm going down the wrong road here. It's clear that with the best and only hope of finding Avery's treasure is with our friend Burns. Time to read up on Panama. Okay. I can look at this photograph.
No way.
That's the photo we took when we robbed those guys. Remember that? Does the TikTok. The Arch Pirate, that's kind of cool, huh? I always liked the prefix title of Arch. Is that what it said? I missed it. This is like set before TikTok. I don't know, is it? I mean, this is, what, 15 years after the ending, at least, of Uncharted 4? Yeah, it's the future, exactly, Katie. Yeah. This is the future. Did more digging. Burns' letter mentions the highest tower, and there's only one semi-intact Spanish prison in Panama with a tower. Probably our best place to start. Prob numero uno. Panamanian government build a new prison next to the old one. The worst of the worst criminals are kept there. Number 2, Panama is ruled by a dictator whom I doubt will be sympathetic to our goals. Had a long discussion with Evelyn regarding the difficulties the prison's location presents to us. She said she'll come up with a plan, but I do not feel she's fully considering the risks involved, let alone her health, let alone my health. Is Rafe going to be her son or something? Should be approached by C. Pros, most direct way in. No or few bribes required. Lend some excitement to our lives. Might lead us to pirate treasure. Cons, might not lead us to pirate treasure. Very, very illegal. Very good at chance of dying. Humid weather. Cute. He's even cute when he writes his own journal to himself.
Sic Parvis Magna.
Hang on, guys.
From small beginnings.
Jacob says the Canadian economy was crashed by the dropping value of dabs and electricity. Dude, speaking of dabs, shout out to fucking Leonoid 2. That game was sick.
What's this?
Found this on my old camera. Thought you'd like to have it. E.
What the hell?
Is she E?
Oh shit.
Coming home.
Hey, there you are.
Hey.
Been looking for you.
She's looking mad old, dude.
Looking for you guys.
Come on, we loaded up the boat. It's ready.
Cool. I'll
Where
catch
were
up with
they?
You guys in a sec.
Must have been on the road, huh?
Hi.
Dad bod Drake, dude.
I just need to,
What's up, Cassie?
Headbutt him! Mash square!
Okay.
Mash and square.
Don't be mad.
Who cares?
Hey, I said don't be mad.
Keys. So,
Don't be mad, Dad.
what did you see?
Nothing really.
Cause hit her.
Well,
Only
just
way they
that
learn.
photo of you
No,
two
she has to hit
and
him,
Sully
Katie.
with a bunch of Spanish-looking treasure.
She's just to break out. Do her own thing.
in a shotgun.
Press triangle to whoop daughter. Hey, you left the keys, Templar. Yeah, well, again, I don't know. Is that really his fault that she's snooping around?
To happen sometime.
You just find keys that are breaking into shit?
She's not ready for it.
Ready for what? All that crazy shit in there?
Language.
Language, lady.
Sorry.
This dude mad at his daughter for pilfering
These are
through a
literally
cabinet when he
keeping
plundered a
skeletons in
cultural
their closet.
treasure.
Or at least a
Chumpe,
silver skull
you ain't
or
wrong,
something.
Chumpe.
I don't think
You ain't
I'm
wrong.
ready for this. Yeah.
That'd been sick, Dan, if he'd hyperbombed him.
It's time to have the talk.
Yeah, it's totally time.
The birds and the bees
Wait,
talk?
which talk are we talking about here?
Nice moral high ground, Nate.
She's older than you and Sam when you started all of that.
That is different, and you know it.
Okay, look, if you guys were into some shady stuff, it's totally cool. But I think I'm old enough to know about it, right?
Old enough. How old are you again?
12.
Honey.
Damn.
Mom?
I'm still hoping, guys. Still hoping.
All right.
I was so close.
Well, let's see.
My prediction was so close.
For me, it started when this guy called me up with a scoop on a massive historical
Oh,
find.
Dad?
It sounded
No,
like
some other
a
guy.
complete fraud.
Yeah.
I don't know, Katie.
Handsome.
You guys remember when you were in
No,
middle school and
I
the girls were
hadn't
mad
met
tall?
him yet.
She knew. She knew.
So this fraud says, if you fund the trip, then I'll give you the coffin of Sir Francis Drake.
And
She
for
hasn't
the
aged a
record,
day.
I totally delivered.
Because she's a woman. They don't age.
Yeah, he delivered us into the hands of Indonesian pirates.
His girls are still mad
You
tall.
know I
Nothing
had
wrong with that,
nothing to
Katie.
do with
Okay.
that.
Kind of sad
Guys,
seeing an old
time
Drake.
out.
4 games and following his adventures.
You're
He's like an old
saying
Francis
you were
tax vamp, huh?
attacked by
It was a raid
pirates
fight, Jay. Fight welcome board, guys.
after you found the coffin.
We just beat
of Sir
Uncharted 4.
Francis Drake.
Now we're watching a bunch
Is
of
that
boring
right?
cutscenes.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much it.
right.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Language.
Yo,
Crap.
beat her ass,
Better.
dude. What's up, Nanner?
All right,
Red
so
welcome board.
keep going.
You know what? The sun is up. Boat's ready. Wind is just right. You want to continue the story?
Let's do it on the high
Let's do it on the
seas.
water. Come on.
Well, wait, what Francis Drake look like? Was it gross?
Actually, he was.
Thanks in any case, Fight. Yeah, I haven't
just
helped
his
you all that
journey
much yet.
With a map?
To my knowledge, it's still gonna be what about
That's the legend. Turns out it was just a
a
statue.
few days off, right? It's gonna be this coming weekend. I think.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Whooping ass core
I'll
gameplay.
get back to that. See, the map led us to-
Roll credits. All right, guys. What if after the credits roll, then we see her daughter? Here we go, full circle. Let's go, Eddie. You have to hear that. Press ball, fight, J fight. He just dropped that curses and magic was real to his daughter and like it was nothing, just a casual thing. It really is a casual thing, this franchise jumping. That'd be sick, KD. If Rafe was chilling, Uncle Rafe. Street Fighter next? Probably not. So what time is it now? Past midnight, huh? I'm thinking maybe horror games? Maybe check out what's going on with post-game in this game? He kidnaps Nate and Cassie and now Elaine has to save them? Fucking sick. Verdict pretty good? Alright? Game sucked. But, you know, I'm glad I played through this franchise. It was very interesting to play them and kind of experience the progression of the game's mechanics. I loved that they're very short games. It was really cool to be able to go through the entire franchise and beat them all back to back to back and kind of consider how they change from game to game. That's kind of like the idea going in, and it really paid off. It actually worked out really well. Of course, if you guys are PS Plus customers, you get these games for free most of the time. I think it was a while back, but I didn't pay a nickel for these games, and it was really fun to play them. I'm really glad I did. I enjoyed the experience, put it that way. Even though I didn't really enjoy the games. Burr says, hate. Good night, Jumpy. Yeah, I haven't played Faith yet, guys. It's pretty cheap, right? It's like $2, something like that. G-Bum says it's a pretty good game to stream. Yeah, this franchise was cool. Like, I'm not sure I'd recommend it personally, but again, I'm glad I played it. Can I just do it? I want to finish this game called Dark Fear. I wonder how long that game is. Yeah, I've said it 100 times throughout our playthrough this game, guys. This game had the most evolved gameplay of all the Uncharted's, which is cool. But they really fucked up the pace. This game really crawled. Much more than previous games. Thank you, 3Vinge. This game really crawled, man. That's really a big problem. Like, it really felt like... Do you guys agree, having watched it from the start? This game feels like it had much less actual action than Uncharted 3 did. Like, I think Uncharted 3 was pretty much a lot of, like, running and gunning. I felt like that game had, many shooting set pieces. This game only had, like, I feel like just a couple, it felt like. Like, what? It must have been, maybe 10 in the whole game of, like, here's an arena to shoot guys in kind of parts. Keith, if you want a true horror experience, you should play some 3S on Fightcade against Wi-Fi users. Katie, I broke my Fightcade this morning trying to get my computer updated, and I had to fix it. It was a real pain. It just glitched itself out. I had to basically delete my configuration files and fixed it. I'm not sure how the hell it got broken. But I got it fixed. I played a guy to test it that had 49 ping to me, no Wi-Fi indicator, and the connection was fucking ass. That's what Apple's consider ELO, huh? Like Electric Light Orchestra? After we play some Tactics, huh? FFT. We'll play some Tactics Advanced. You guys want to play that? Yeah, so another one. I'm thinking about playing this week some more Chilla's Art. Probably the Ghost Train. I might play it tonight, but I have to think about it, guys. We have about maybe 2 hours of stream still. We could play Faith. We could play Dark Fear. We could play some Chilla's Art. We could play a lot of things, man. It's our life. Don't you forget. We're free. It's America. How you says Faith? Play Faith. It's a pretty short game, right? Ryu on the ground, then he be in the air, then he on the ground like a damn DVD fight. Yeah, exactly. Did you know the entirety of Shuriken is one frame? Just one frame, huh? It's very interesting game and style, huh? You're hyping up a lot, guy. What if I played it and I really hate it? I was supposed to play Advanced Wars? I never played Advanced Wars, Apples. All my friends did when I was in high school. I just realized, guys, this is a AAA game. It's probably going to have 10,000 years of credits, huh? Okay, so then I would hate it for the rest of my days, huh? Come on, guys. So I'm afraid to play it. You don't want to jeopardize our friendship, Kaiji. It says play Freebird. Play bass, says Dan. Maybe what I'll do is I'll play Mega Man Power Fighters and I'll play as bass. But the nose flute, huh? I got too much of a mustache to play nose flute right now, I think. Jim says Faith would be fun, huh? Amy Hennig. She was like the creative director, I think, of Uncharted. That's her like idea. She conceived it. I think she was like a director in some of the games. Here's a pretty long spot in the credits. That's kind of nice. She's kind of like the like creative, person, I guess. Rafe was Warren Cole. Emily Rose was That's a really cool name. I love the name Emily Rose. Amy Hennig. She did and left. She left at Uncharted 3. Okay, but they still gave her a shout out. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if that's why this game is so much slower paced. She also looked like of King. We talked about that on our Discord server, Eddie, about how she was like she was that bitch. Dance motion capture. Dana Alexa. Jill North. Was that Nolan North's sister? That's what I've heard, Eddie. People say that Legacy of Kain needs a fucking remaster real bad. And they don't even run that well on PC these days. Henry Jackman, Guy McMahon. Dude Brothel. Happy to hear that, Eddie. Happy it worked for you. Art outsourcing. Yeah, overall, guys, this game, it was disappointing for me. It was really disappointing after playing Uncharted 3. But I think that, like Kavya said when he came by, if I played this game multiplayer, I probably would love the fuck out of it. Yes, oh my god. Fucking rivalry gang, dude. Where's mine? Must be up on top. Shout out to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh man. Original Force? That'd be a cool name for a fucking superhero team. Look at these tiny fonts. Look how much blank space there's in the screen. Why are the names so small? Oh, FF7 guys. I so much enjoyed watching KD play FF7 Remake. It was so good. After Jak and Daxter, ND Games became High Art, huh? Yeah, I forgot they made that franchise. In my mind, that went right from Crash to Uncharted. That was pretty good as well, Benji, but not as good as the other one. Yeah, this franchise had a very interesting trajectory for me. The first game was so bad. And then 2 was kind of like they kind of woke up. They kind of like, let's make a game this time. For all of its faults, 2 kind of had more ambition. Then 3 was kind of like, the payoff of that ambition. I really wanted 4 to be like, the crown jewel. But instead it was, for me, probably second worst. I hated it even more than I, hated 2. Original Force, with such original heroes as the Remarkable Bulk, Aluminum Man, Captain US, Dark Leopard, and Arachnid Lad. Yes, I am, Architect. Why do you ask? Architect says, are you using a gaming monitor? Yes, this is an old BenQ. Dude, Remake was so strong considering how shit SC has been since the merger, says Katie. Yeah, I think it had a lot of faults of modern Square Enix games, though, right? Like, it really was very much linear, very enclosed. I know you're a huge fan of action RPGs in general. But I think that it had a lot of love for FF7. I think that what I like most about it, guys, is just that they didn't really necessarily do the most obvious thing with it, right? They really had a little bit of creativity there. They really kind of tried something a little bit controversial, even. It's kind of unusual for a Japanese game publisher, especially, let alone Square Enix. They tried something they knew was going to be a little bit controversial, and I think that, for me, it paid off. So Eddie kind of agrees that they had a lot of respect for it. Huh? Your daughter in this game should have looked like Lara Croft. Oh, my Apple. That would have been so fucking sick. That would have been so sick. After just to piss people off. That would have been so fucking sick. Oh my god. He wanted to hate it, but he really couldn't. The last few hours of it were questionable to a point, but they nailed everything else, did he? Yeah, I think that for me, without spoiling anything, the last few hours of the game, the tone really was. I kind of wish they had done more. Like, if they really wanted to change the tone up that bad, they should have kind of maybe warmed you up more for it. It was very sudden. It was very sudden. The ending was very kind of felt like something, a whole different game. Thinking to place my buttons. What do you think I should go with? Yeah, there's sound ones, yeah. Okay, you had a shill for Paradise because they're a Jazzy sponsor. But yeah, you want the same, what are they called? The LR32 or whatever? It was by Korean. Don't listen to Apple's, guys, ever. For any reason. Unless it's about classic cinema. And even then. But don't buy screw terminals, huh? You get those ones that click in. I want to mod myself with LEDs, it's Eddie, huh? So when you tap the buttons, they glow. Problem with that is you're going to be looking at the screen and can't even really appreciate Eddie, right? I got sound in my cab. JL loves the cherry bomb. What's the cherry bomb, Kaiju? My favorite parts were the platforming and adventure. Wasn't a big fan of the 2 chapters toward the end that was like straight gunfights, huh? What are you talking about, Toxic Fan? Oh, you mean this game? You mean the parts where you had to shoot those guys on the boat? Or like when you're on the water? Like swinging from the masts and shit like that? Cherry bomb switches, or just cherry switches, huh? I don't know. Never heard of a JLF with custom switches. Got a black Kanba Q4 I want to turn to a DBZ Shenron thing, huh? Sounds pretty dope. I'm here for it. I need pictures, though, Eddie, on our Discord server when you're done. I like that part, Vamp, but again, in general, I like the parts in this game most when you're actually shooting guys. With the exception of that part where we're in the elevator, I hated that part. I think we're just talking about Toxic Vamp. Yeah, talking about when you're having to shoot the guys around the water, right? Yeah, for me, any part where you're shooting this game is a high point. Any part where you're not is a low point. I like some parts more than others in that respect, but in general, I like the parts where you're, actually in danger, having to be stealthy, trying to be sneaky, trying to shoot some guys, trying to swing on stuff, trying to get some cover. Curious, is the multiplayer pretty fun in this game, huh? Well, we can play it right now, guys. This game is still probably active, right? It's on PS4. Unlike the other games that are really old now. We made it to the end. Yay, extras, yay, bonus, yay, add-ons, yay, skins. So much fewer skins in this game is probably for the best. Oh no, you choose a character first, they have different clothing. We gotta be Nadine for sure. We can play Wraith, but no, definitely Nadine. Here we go. And she has different, well, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of more organized now. Dope. Also dope. Eh. Definitely this one. Okay, so this is unlocked. What? Oh, it's a shop. I buy things. Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. It's kind of fun. Yeah, Paradise is cool, yeah. They even be more pacifist, huh? Just walks around and doesn't shoot anybody. I never tried buttons with mechanical switches in them, says Eddie, yeah. It was when you're with Elena. Yeah, I think you're right, Dr. Vampy, again. That's where you're... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm thinking of something else. Elena. Shooting guys. Oh, yeah. I hated that part where you're on, like, the elevator Toxic Vamp. That was my probably least favorite part in the game in terms of shooting parts. Okay, so I got unlock points. I got the one that I wanted, which is just Nadine. She's dope. Weapons, render modes, gameplay modifiers. Mirror world, mirror on death. That's cool. Slow motion. Bullet speed mode. Cool. Is that what kind of do that with a button press? Is that bound to a button press? That'd be sick. No gravity. 8-bit audio. Okay, helium audio. Xenon audio. Infinite ammo. What we got here? Render modes. Cell shaded. Cool. ASCII. No thanks. Thief vision. That's hilarious. Negative land. Dope. Afterlife. Dope. Chalk dust. Cool. This definitely got the best unlockables in the franchise. Rainbow Funland. Sick. 8-bit low-res graphics. That's kind of fun. Photo black and white filter. Why is it all so cheap? Like, what am I supposed to spend my money? I guess costumes, huh? Different color schemes. Cool. Fat Drake or no deal. Let's go buy Fat Drake then. No Fat Nadine. Never purchased from Arcade Shock, but Kenny's last set of buttons from there all broke relatively quickly, and she said they felt like cheap knockoffs. Oh, that's kind of a drag. How about weapons? Anything cool here? Not really. Nothing special. Let's go get Fat Drake. Donut Drake, so we can play as Diving Suit Drake, Home Drake, Office, Jumpsuit, Auction. Where's Donut Drake, dude? Uh-oh, no Donut Drake? Fucking riot, dude. That's actually bullshit. Can't play as the kids? Play as Sullivan, though. The same face in all these. Plays Elena. You have any cool costumes? Oh, man. They did her fucking dirty in this game, dude. No! My girl! That one's kind of cool, and that's really... That one's kind of cool, I guess, but the rest of these are pretty boring. Alright, well, I mean... There's that. Journal. Okay. Treasures. So how many did we unlock overall? Looks like... maybe about half. A little more than half, probably. About half. Let's go back and try and find all the treasure. That'd be mad boring, but we could if we wanted to. Multiplayer. Let's go to story modes. What can I do now? Epilogue? No. Chapter select. Encounter select. That's kind of nice. Okay. So we beat hard mode. We have the number of treasures we unlocked, huh? As well as the optional conversations. Okay. Encounter select. I want the part where I actually like playing the game. This is also fucking intro shit. This is really nice. Escape. This is a pretty long game. Pretty epic. Yeah. Elevator up, that was ass. Tower collapse. Landslide. Island jungle. Ship Graveyard is pretty fun. Let's do this one. Put it on moderate though instead of hard mode. It busted my balls last time, huh? But we're smarter, better paid. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm doing okay, Smarter. How you doing, man? Do you remember the hall with the pirate captain portraits? No. Oh, yes, Eddie, yeah, I do. It took about 20 hours. I remember how long it took me to do it. Probably about that long, it seems like. Right? About 3 hours of sitting. Yeah, seems about right. I remember Eddie, yeah. What about it? I want to play as Nadine, guys. There's one captain that had no name, but he had blonde hair and a blue jacket. Okay. Pretty cool Easter egg, huh? What was it? What was the Easter egg? Who was he? It was Drake's descent mission with the exploding mummies. I hated that shit. Yeah, that was really annoying. But it wasn't really like gameplay either. I mean, it was just a walkie-talkie part of the game, right? I found they didn't really pose much of a threat, right? The exploding mummies. Guybrush Threepwood from Monkey Island. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I never played any of the old school adventure games, so I'm not really, I wouldn't have picked up on that. This part was really dope. One of the better gunfights in the game. It was very hard.
That's Sam.
He's surrounded.
Yeah. Come on.
Shut up, Nate. I want to be Nadine. So, guys, this game has got pretty high production values overall. Are they going to finally have special voices for... No, they're probably not in the cutscenes, right? But at least maybe in the gameplay, we'll have different voice for Nadine. So I want to go to treasures. Oh, no, I guess bonus, huh? Bonasu. Skins. So I can still buy them here. Okay. Weird. Sure. Wait, what? Did I misread that? Bonus. Skins. Nadine. Equip. Changing an outfit or gameplay modifier requires a restart of the current checkpoint. Do you want to apply this change to the treasure? Yes. I'm going to say no. I'm going to default to no. Okay, I see. Wait, what? Bonus. Skins. So, no. Here we go. So I think it's highlighted. I think the red's highlighted, I see. Yes? No? What? Doesn't work? Bonus. Skins. Nadine. Picket. Go left. Yes. Restarts, but then I don't get the different skin. I don't think so, Toxic Vamp. Maybe once I die, it'll change it. Maybe it's just bug. It won't work here for some reason. This shit's fucking savage. I need a weapon. I've got this gun and this gun. Okay. They're much less aggressive on normal mode. They're not like trying to fucking flank me to death. I'm dead. Fuck. It's just the skins when they show up. What, Convias? What are you talking about? I can't play as alternate characters like I did in every game. No way. No way. I can't play as other characters in this game? Oh, fuck! This is bad. I was lucky. Too far. There we go. Hold that shit! Okay. So there's a pretty big jump in difficulty from normal to hard. What? Say your goddamn friend! Right there. How about that? Good night! Doo-dee-bop-a-dee-doo-doo.
Seriously?
Well, we can probably change Nate and Elena, sure, but I can't play as different characters. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I bought it on eBay, Toxic Vamp, Uncharted Lost Legacy. Looking forward to playing it. Oh, shit. Sniper rifle. I'm terrible. I'm a legend. Oh my god. I'm ass. Oh god, they're coming. Oh, this is bad. Damn, fuck. God, Death Stranding. How much you pay for it? I was out of curiosity. Well, spawn me here. That's weird.
Seriously?
Oh, fuck. Oh, got behind me. Let's go, Elena. Oh, my God. So dope. This guy's back here, or am I misinterpreting these bullets? It was up there, I did, right? The sniper is up. $20 redo. That's pretty good. So I want the sniper rifle. I want to shoot this guy's helmet off if I can. Ouch, 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 ouch. He's right there. Oh, fuck. Well, just blanding. This game just got 0 out of 10 score, guys. If I can't change my fucking character like in the previous games, that blows my mind, man. What a bizarre walk back.
You're in trouble. Get back.
What a bizarre little walk back. Delaying my shot too much. There we go. Okay, we can do the helmet off. It's gotta not be ass.
Oh, the bigger they are, the harder they are to take down.
Meanwhile, Elena just running around in the open, not getting shot. Yeah, she's invisible. I think she's, overall, in the grand scheme of video game partners, this game has pretty cool partners. They're actually kind of interesting. Obviously, no game partner is perfect. You know, AIs, but she's pretty cool. I like the way that they kind of interact with you in terms of helping you get takedowns and stuff. Oops. That was a dumb, really poor shot, but this game is very generous auto aim. That's everybody? Yeah, so normal mode is like way easier than hard mode, like way easier. I feel like they could have used a difficulty in between. I'm glad I played hard mode, because this is really, really kind of brainless compared to hard mode. Okay, we got like a minigun here. Can I get more ammo for it? That'd be sick. Probably not though, right? So up next, we're gonna play some kind of horror game, guys. So let's see, what time is it now? 1 o'clock in the morning? Sure. I'll see you guys very shortly with something. We'll decide later on.
Come on.
Until then, peace out. I'll be right back in probably about 10 minutes. See you guys very shortly. Thanks for hanging out, guys. It's been a fucking pleasure. I dropped my gun in the water. That's bullshit. That's baloney. I want to shoot some guys with my fucking minigun before I quit. No, Nate! We should play that on stream sometime. That Big Man battle. Oh, Nate, please! Fuck! You got this fucking crossbow gas? Oh, shit. Way. Pedestrian. Can't take cover with it? That's so ass, dude. I thought that sniper was doing work in this mode, though. Damn. I got my health back a lot faster in this mode. It feels more like Uncharted, the previous games. In terms of the generation. This game should have more. This game should have more bullet hell type stuff. It works pretty well. Ah, great. Beep bop dee doo doo. Beep bop dee doo doo. Elena, help! Hold this shit, dude. This guy's fucking me up. He's a karate man, but he is.
Yeah.
He's a straight karate man.
Okay, enough. Now let's find your brother.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Sam, we're coming for you. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Before I actually transition here, I want to thank the guys that make the channel possible. You guys know who you are. I stream 5 nights a week, typically. It's a hoot and a half. It's very exciting. It's very interesting. I like to talk about games with you guys. Talk about the industry. Talk about game design. Talk about random bullshit, like what cereal is the best. The answer might surprise you guys, because it's Frosted Mini Wheat.
What just happened?
Let me start naming names here. People that make the channel possible through patreon.com/Vencabot and through Twitch subs.
Someone saw that.
Thank you to John Hernandez, Katie Alpha, Mark, Remy Syntheria, and Salty Face. Thank you to Ash, Lethal Mazera, Audrey Apples, Dick Sucker, Farhan Zayed, Grey Gamer UK, Hubie, Jordy Hargreaves, Max, Michael Hinkle, Mutant XP, and Wade Local. Thank you to Brandon Williams, Chulock, Falmel, GK Live, Good Vibe City, Juna Nan, Coolahan, Kyle Glass, Leon Madison, Mum Blues, Rage Against the Arcade Machine, Ricardo Garcia, Suptastic, Leshendon, Toxic Vamp. Thank you to Benjamin J. Harkins, Karina D. Scott, Donka, Dapper Dons, Herbert and Andre Cruz, Kaiju, and Kenfinite. Thank you guys for being patrons on patreon.com/Vencabot. Even a buck goes a very long way. Thank you to the Twitch sub as well, even though Twitch takes half every sub, it makes it not quite as cost effective for you guys, but still very appreciated. Thank you to Zanzu, of course, Big Nasty, Eboff the Chill, and Cruz. Thank you to Stuffy Muffin, Audrey Apples, Balls Deep, Beastie Boy Jr., Blue Abs, Bones, Brother Nero, FGC, Caveats, Change Me, What the Fuck, Chumpet, Chulak, Circus Cancel, CPU 3X, Creaky Axe 386, Dandy Dente Gameplay, Dapper Dons, Digzucker, Doc 3292, Fight J, Fight First, Opus SPA, Bar Next FPA, Eddie Garbage Jungle Style. Gorilla Pimp 23, Goss, Herb Durkin, ItsioQ, J-Bomb, 1901, J-Motive, MU, Kaiju is Dead, KD Alpha, KG The Legend, Matt Joke, Moist Stovaki, Mothman, FGC, Mutant Experience, Neon Riot 4, Niggas Jones, Not a Templar, Oya Q81, New, Peter Steves, Praetor 51, Raging Mage Sage, Sin Theory, SSP Ultra, Stone Cold Ryan Meyer, Task Force, Faust, 3Venge, V204, Yeah, okay, and Jokerbrain 3S. Thank you to Kaiju for that Prime sub, dude. J-Bomb says, balls deep in dick sucker, huh? Real 10-year-old name energy in this group, but you gotta love it, though, you gotta love it. Thank you for the sub, Kaiju. Amazon Prime sub. Trying to butter me up till I play Faith. And it's working.